studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Northman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Northman.
It is a great day to be alive on this Friday. It is beautiful out in Madison, I can tell you that much.
Man, it's wonderful.
Bro,
it feels like it's 60 plus here today.
I mean, I'm close to the lake all the way out in Milwaukee, and I was dressed for winter.
Yeah, me too.
I threw my coat in my car.
Same here. I got out. I said, wait a minute, I don't need this. I turned around. I said, maybe I could hang the Christmas lights if it's like this here back in Milwaukee.
Indeed, you could. Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, live from the Echo Tap Bar and Grill. We are in Madison, and how perfect is this? After the news yesterday, we reacted to live with all of you that Luke Fickell is extended into the 2026 season. Chris McIntosh, the man who made that decision, joined Wilde and Tausch at around 9:15 this morning. And I'm going to be completely honest, Kyle. I made it way longer than I thought I was going to.
Oh, okay.
But I did have to turn it off. Not because Jason or Tausch did anything wrong, and not even that Jesse did anything wrong.
I thought Jason asked some good questions.
I thought everything that they presented gave an opportunity to make me listen to the athletic director with the vision and walk away inspired. And sure, it would have took a lot for me to change my mind with where I was at, but there's part of you that is still a fan that wants to see the program that you love and root for be successful. But damn, it was hard.
Yeah, I got through about 10 minutes of it, and I was like, you know what? This guy is just, all he is talking in circles, and he's not actually saying anything.
It's word salad.
Yeah,
it's gaslighting, and it's full of crap.
No, he's not saying anything, but he's just extremely disappointing. For him to sit up there and give responses talking about the direction of this program and focusing on 2026, he really didn't say anything. It really, for me, it basically is like, hey, this program, it is what it is. We're going to give it another shot and give it another chance. And what I wish would have been asked is, I mean, it's tough because people are human. If we have another season like this season next year, will Luke Fickell still have another chance, or will you be gone? Because he's been talking about turning the corner, or he feels good about this program for now a couple of years.
Well, let's hear from the source. I mean, we might as well hear what he had to say. And as professionals that we are, Kyle, it's going to be hard for us after we just talked about how it was hard to listen to. But it is important that people hear what he has to say. Him being Chris McIntosh on Wilde and Tausch, as this is Kyle Brust and Ortman across ESPN Wisconsin. You can get us on the Carbless Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776. We're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. But we do need to let him speak to the audience so they can hear for themselves, just in case they did not hear it early on Wilde and Tausch. But we will be reacting. And let's start with something that happened yesterday. This stood out, and I could not stop thinking about the fact that this was uttered out of Chris McIntosh's mouth about what success looks like.
Oh, yeah, I remember this one.
It's not limited to wins and losses.
It's not limited to wins and losses about success. So I was mad. I was heated. I was so heated. I made sure the first thing I did when I got off with you at 5 o'clock was I quote tweeted where that was on social media, and I said, everybody needs to watch this.
Why do you say was? Was there something that you heard today that makes you not even stay mad?
Well, I told you I woke up and I thought it was a dream, and then I realized I'm living in reality in which all of the stuff that I was mad about yesterday.
The answer only got worse, Ben.
So Jason Wilde, Mark Tauscher, and again, they did wonderful. And I'm not just saying that because they're teammates. They literally, in a spot where it's tough to have, they gave him an opportunity to give answers to anyone who roots for Badger football to make them feel confident. This was his response to Jason's question about it being not limited to wins and losses.
I'm happy to clarify. I mean, make no bones about it. I mean, the goal is to win, and the goal is to be competitive in the Big Ten, and the goal is to be competitive in the Big Ten in 2026. I mean, there's no getting around it. You know, the conversation that I was having with Jesse was a long conversation, and you know, those 7 words may not align perfectly with the point or the direction of the conversation we're having, but the goal is to win. It always has been to win, and we've not shied away from those expectations that we embrace, that our fans embrace, those expectations that Tausch and I were a part of creating a long time ago. I mean, that's what we're here to do. That's what our goal is. That's what our objective is. And so I'm glad that you gave me the opportunity to clarify that, because I don't want it to come across that.
He ain't clarified. Bleep.
You know, that was the part where he said thank you at first, and then when he said this, I'm not gonna lie to you. This was earlier in the interview, and this is probably the second or third
question, I think.
And this is where I legitimately was ready to turn it off. I was ready to turn it off because I know for a fact he did not just say thank you for letting me clarify it. And you didn't say anything about what win. You said obviously we want to win in the Big Ten, but you didn't put anything on it. You didn't say, you know what, this year was not good enough. Next year the expectation is this team does more to compete, that we're competing for a Big Ten championship, and we're going to do everything we can to do that. No, all he did was say, well, you know, it's just things that we could build around it. No, be straight and direct about it. What is your expectation with this program? From what he said in this little clip here, it ain't about winning football games. It's about the fact that he is just attached on the hip to Luke Fickell.
It's survival at this point.
That's exactly
because you can hear it in his voice. I was, after watching the interview with Jesse Temple with Badger Connect and hearing Chris McIntosh on Wilde and Tausch, like, does he not? He has to know the disgust that fans feel about the product on the field.
He doesn't care.
And it's like, all I'm asking for is, I know he is the athletic director, and I know I'm overly emotional, but how about some emotion? What we put on the product for our fans these last 3 years has not been good enough. It just hasn't. End of story. And I am fully committed with everything I talked about in the letter that I sent out, in talking yesterday with Jesse, that this is – I take back those 7 words because that's garbage. It is about winning. And it is about winning to make sure that this university thrives, this football program thrives, the coach thrives. We all thrive. You can say that we're all in this together, but can you say it where I believe you? No. Everything he says makes me just fall asleep.
Yeah.
I could play that music I could play this sound clip, the whole interview, only when Chris McIntosh talks. My daughter would sleep amazing to the tone of his voice and the excitement that he has for the football program. And then he's also talking to us it's about winning in 2026. What the hell last 3 years been, huh? We're just supposed to sweep the last 3 years under the rug,
it's about
and it's all going to get better after this regime is taken into the ground?
No, he understands that. And what makes me the most mad is
How do you call in 800-990-3776, the Carbless Talk and Text line?
When he hired Luke Fickell, he said there was a monumentous moment for this program, and he was excited about the present and the future of the program. That was in 2022. We are now almost 3 years into Luke Fickell being named the head coach of the Wisconsin Badgers. And I'm going to tell you this right now. It has been a complete disaster. And when he sat up there and said he was looking forward to the bright future for the Wisconsin Badger program, he can see that this program has been awful to this point. So even if he goes back to evaluate what his expectations were, it could not have been a 7-6 season the first year that he was a head coach. It could not have been a 5-7 the second season he was head coach. And it could not be staring down potentially not winning a single Big Ten game in the third year of Luke Fickell. Most coaches get 3 years. 3 years to build a program.
And that was in the olden days when it took forever to turn a program around. You got Vanderbilt. You got the Georgia Techs. You got the Indianas.
You got the
that
Virginias.
are light years ahead.
You could go
around the country for countless examples, and we're sitting here accepting crap.
No, beyond crap, we're sitting here accepting the regression of a program. That is the biggest point. If anything, if the Wisconsin Badgers were still 6-6, 7-6, right? If we were still at that 500 mark, we would just be talking about, okay, when are we going to get over the hump? Now we're trying to talk about when are we going to be competitive again?
When are they going to get to a hump?
Exactly. And that is the biggest problem that we as Badger fans should have, is that this program has done more than regress. It has absolutely bottomed out. We thought last year was bad, and coming into this season, we said, oh, they may not win a Big Ten game. When we looked at the schedule, we said, I don't know how many wins there. We all were thinking it, but we didn't think it was really going to happen. We didn't really think we were going to get this far into the season where there's 4 football games left, and the Wisconsin Badgers program may actually not win a single game this season. In all Matt can get up there and talk about is talk about 2026 and talk in circles and not actually give us a true vision. Talk about this money that's going to come out of nowhere, but he can't really explain exactly how this infusion of cash is going to boost up this program, and he's talking about the same money other universities are getting.
Yeah, we'll get to so a couple things here. Adam, I see you on the Carbos Talk and text line. Can you guys play the entire interview again? We're going to play chunks that we think are the best for all of you to take in right now. If you want to listen to the whole interview, you can go to the ESPN Wisconsin app. You can go to YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison in the first portion of the Wilde and Tausch show on YouTube and on ESPN Wisconsin's app. We're going to play everything that we deem important for you to hear, which is a lot of it, because there's a lot of different chunks that all play into the way we are here. Kyle, I walk into this Echo Tap Bar and Grill, and I have core memories of happiness. And even though there are heartbreak, I will take heartbreak in a Big Ten championship. Sitting here in 2019, when the Badgers were up 21-7 against Ohio State in the Big Ten championship at half.
Yeah.
2017, being on the sideline in Indianapolis, watching them have a chance to go 13-0 and make their way to the college football playoff, to now dead inside, hopeless, and having a bunch of malarkey thrown at me day after day after day. And I want to get to the fans, because right away we will go to the Carbless Talk and text line. We have Scott in Fort Worth, Texas. Scott, how are you?
Got him mad in Texas.
Hi, how are you guys? Can you hear me?
Good. How are you, Scott?
I'm doing
okay. I'm good, but I'm
Good.
not good. You know what it is.
Yeah. Thanks for taking my call. Hey, I thought you guys kind of hit it perfectly. I listened to most of the interview, except for maybe Wildy's last question. And shout out to Wildy. I thought the interview was really good. I thought he did a good job kind of towing the line between asking hard questions versus trying to not, start it into a rage bait or something like that. But I'm with Ben, and Ben, I love your passion, brother. Golly, that's what we need. But I was a snooze fest, and a lot of the things that he was saying I thought was word salad, and he didn't really answer the questions as far as what did you mean by it's not limited to wins and losses. I got nothing out of the interview except political correctness from an athletic director. So I just don't get it. And then some of the things that have been bothering me from what I've been hearing out of the university is, we're going to allocate all the resources we can to the NIL next season. But as a fan, I'm like, well, what have you been doing for the last 3 years then? Have you been just kind of putting in a kind of like a half-assed effort? Or what have you been doing? Because shouldn't your goal every year to be allocating every resource that you can to make sure you're putting the best product on the field, especially in today's NIL, where it's almost pay to win? But I'm just like looking at the athletic department, like, well, why would you openly admit that or say something like that if you were already giving your all to what you can do? So I don't know where
Scott,
McIntosh
doesn't it
is
feel
at.
like a tone-deaf statement when you're saying you're going to invest more into the program after it's fallen off a cliff? It's crazy.
Exactly. And I thought the last couple of days have been absolutely tone-deaf. I don't know what they expect. Do they really expect the fans to want to come out and just watch more of the same? He's not going to fix the program in 1 year. I mean, I wish that he would. I hope that he can. But I guarantee you my Saturdays are free next year. I'll pay attention. Yeah. I'll pay attention for the next 4 weeks. Do I expect anything? No. I told the call-in show on Saturdays, 8 weeks ago, team's not going to win another game. And so far they're making me out to be, a profit. And I hate that.
And I know you don't want to be right, and I didn't want to be right about that either, but that's what we're staring at us right now, and I appreciate the call on the Carbless Talk and text line.
There's just so much to talk about, and the thing that bothers me so much is we keep talking about this financial support, and Chris McIntosh has been talking about, since we hired Luke Fickell, about invested in coaching, right? Being able to have a bigger pool of money to be able to get better assistant coaches, right? And now you done fired the offensive coordinator, and it look like the offensive coordinator you brought in still ain't good enough. Talking about investing in resources, right? We've been being sold this dream for multiple years, and nothing is coming through. So he thinks we're stupid.
It feels like that. That's why I'm so angry. And I'm angry for anyone who cares about the Wisconsin Badgers, because you nailed it, Kyle. When you listen, I feel like I'm being talked down to like I'm a little child.
No, he acts like we're dumb and we're stupid. He acts like we're not fans of this program. program that we don't love this program. Stop talking about this investment year after year after year. The investment in the field. Because remember, they changed up the football field. They changed up the turf because they wanted to make sure they could host a college football playoff game because you need to have heated turf. What a waste of money that happened to be. Nobody cares about the new facilities you're going to bring. Nobody's going to give a dang about that if you cannot put a winning product on the field. And the disrespectful thing to me is that he sat up there, he said, the reason why I came out and said this now is because I wanted the players to know that Luke Fickell is still going to be their coach. I wanted the people to know that, to reassure them that he was still going to be the coach. Dude, you didn't give a damn about that a couple years ago when you had the players on Friday night be told by Jim Leonard that he wasn't going to be back, so they had to go play their last game knowing Jim Leonard wasn't going to be their coach.
But they're doing it for the school that's won 2 games this year and none in the Big Ten.
Exactly. And so don't give me that you care about these players. Don't give me that you focused on trying to make sure that they understand that. If anything, if you did right by the players, you would tell the players, just like you all get evaluated all the time, I'm going to wait to the end of the year to make this evaluation. I cannot guarantee it. If you think this is going to keep recruits, you're absolutely wrong. It's not going to keep recruits around. You're not going to get recruits to stay simply because people want to win football games. This is a losing football program, and Chris McIntosh right now is a losing leader when it comes to the football program. I don't care how good volleyball is. I don't care how good men's and women's hockey is. I don't care how good softball has done or soccer has done. It matters how you do in football and basketball. Basketball turned it around, but football, if you ain't doing good at that at University of Wisconsin-Madison, you got to go as well. So I hope Chris McIntosh understands he is stamping his name next to a loser on the field in Luke Fickell. There is no way that this football team turns it around next year. Because my goal is this. If you don't win 8 games next year, you got to go. Because that ain't good enough. It ain't good enough.
Especially when he just talked about how, like, he used the example in 2026, you can turn it around quickly. Well, then show me at this
It's not going to happen. There's so much I could talk about. We have so much time to talk about all the excuses.
Let's hear from the Badger alum. Brad Nortman, who is not with us, he's
gallivanting.
But he's taking time out in an airport because he is so mad because he wants to talk about what is going on in this program, what he heard from Chris McIntosh, that Brad Nortman will be joining us next. And we know he made wavelengths with Tim Brando on the broadcast the other day as they lost
Oregon game.
To Oregon.
Yeah, talk about
what do those podcasters know? Well, we're going to find out with this host of a show that's on YouTube and live and podcast and all the above has to say.
Oh, my gosh. Chris McIntosh even acknowledged what Brad said was true. Stop it.
Yes, that we need to do a better job. I know. We got a lot to get to. Brad Nortman joins us next. It's Kyle Bruston-Nortman.
This is Kyle Bruston-Nortman.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're 92. It's,
Yeah.
I thought he was 93. You said 93.
almost 93.
When's his birthday?
May.
It's July.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Are you looking for a way to make an impact this holiday season? Donate to Life Navigators Soap Suds Drive. It's simple. Your donation of body wash, hand soap, lotion, or laundry pods will help local kids and adults with disabilities stay safe, happy, and healthy all year. Please consider donating this holiday season to the Life Navigators Soap Suds Drive. Learn more on how you can donate at lifenavigators.org. Life Navigators has been your disability partner for 75 years. Learn more at lifenavigators.org.
Hey, it's Gary Ellison for Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center. Looking to escape the cold or take a midday break? Get your game on at Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center, where it's always golf season. Play more than 2,000 courses, including over 50 right here in Wisconsin. And even that famous course where they hand out green jackets. Top tech simulators, great food, and the best Bloody Marys around. This is your year-round slice of summer. Bays start at just $35 an hour, Monday through Friday. Book your bay today at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
Now, we all experience daily struggles, and with so many concerns to be conscious of, breathing should not be one of them. Mark Tauscher here for Advent, and if you're like me and have had snoring issues, sinus problems, or difficulty breathing, then you'll want to meet the team at Advent. The team of Advent specialists have a few simple steps to help evaluate your individual limitations and get you back to breathing well. Since Advent addressed my snoring and nasal breathing issues, I feel great. I've never slept better, and my wife Sarah is incredibly appreciative. The team of Advent specialists listened to my struggles, found the best solution for me, and customized it to my needs. Take my word for it and go to adventknows.com to learn more about simple solutions to snoring, sleep apnea, and nasal breathing problems. And schedule your appointment today, because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better.
The delicious taste of victory deserves something equally superior. Cheer on your team with Michelob Ultra. At 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, it's a superior, smooth taste worth playing for. Grab a Michelob Ultra Superior Light beer as you cheer your team on. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the Milwaukee Bucks. Enjoy a Michelob Ultra at Deer Camp in Milwaukee, Champs in Brookfield, Club Paragon in Greenfield, and Magoo's on the Mound in Milwaukee. Please enjoy responsibly.
Kyle Brust-Nortman's Ben Brust here for Grimal & Associates Insurance. They do what anyone with a growing family, like myself, does. Protect what matters most. Grimal & Associates specializes in coverage that's tailored exactly to you. Clients aren't just policies. They're part of their community. Personalized American Family Insurance back service, expert guidance, and genuine commitment. Grimal & Associates focuses on building trusted relationships and providing peace of mind. The same values they've had for over 30 years in the Milwaukee area. Connect with Grimal & Associates at teamgrimal.com.
Host an unforgettable outing and create special memories with your crew at a Milwaukee Bucks game. Groups of 10 or more can score ticket savings, block seating, and take part in special activities on game days. Showcase your team's talents on center court, score a high five from the pros, and more. There are great options for groups of all sizes. Start planning your ultimate Bucks basketball game day experience today at bucks.com/groups. That's bucks.com/groups.
This is Kyle Brust-Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle Brust-Nortman, live from the Echo Tap Bar and Grill in Madison. Get your $4 neutrals, as I believe Badger basketball has got their second game tonight against NIU. Little Maction coming to the Kohl Center. 800-990-3776. can get us there. And it's time now to bring in Bradley Nortman. Brad, I don't know where you are, but I'm glad you're joining us. How does it feel to be joining us on the phone, not with us?
It feels very strange. I definitely prefer to be able to see my guys as opposed to only holding up to my ear. I'm in the Nashville airport. I'm sort of in an area where there's a people walker behind me. I'm trying to be really quiet. And the passion in this discussion might come out. Probably get some weird looks at me.
Damn the quiet. Who cares whether people are thinking whatever you say? But
go to the smoke area. You can yell whatever you want out there.
Chris McIntosh spoke with Jesse Temple in the Badger Connect. I'm sure you've seen those clips. I know you have. You reacted on social media to those. He also joined Wilde and Tausch this morning. As a former Badger alum who played football there, what are your biggest takeaways from listening to that interview?
Well, taken as a whole, this decision and then the commentary afterward, I'm embarrassed and dumbfounded. I really am. I cannot believe that Mac is believing what he is saying. I mean, it almost sounds like he doesn't believe it. I know I'm not buying it because, when he said, obviously he joined Jesse Temple and then he provided an opportunity on Wilde and Tausch to sort of clarify some statements. But I got no clarification based on what he came and said on Wilde and Tausch to try to clear the air, the thing of saying, it's not only about wins and losses. And, it just seems like with every additional statement, this gets worse and worse. And honestly, too, so I was in Jacksonville for a couple of days and talking with my buddies who are like SEC and ACC football people. Bro, my takeaway is the Badgers, they're just unserious. This is not a serious football program anymore. because they were asking me about the team, and I had like no ability to defend myself. I had no ability to describe what's going on, why he's still the coach. Any other organization, any other program, Coach Fickell would be fired already. It would be pretty obvious. And maybe you wait till the end of the year and see how they do, but any other program, he would be fired because this performance isn't good enough. And honestly, too, I was just reflecting on how this all started. Where was this level of patience with Paul Chryst? I mean, with Paul Chryst, his lowest tenured season was 8 wins. And then the year before he got fired was 9 wins. And even though there maybe were some cracks in the foundation and all the things, he was 2-3 when they fired him, right? But Mac came in here, brought the hammer down. This is not good enough. All the things. Where was his patience level? Why don't you give him a year and a half to get it right before you make a decision on Paul Chryst? The inconsistencies with how Mac is handling this football team, it's nothing but dumbfounding and surprising, and it leads me to believe that I'm not sure they have a plan. I don't know what the plan is. Either they can't afford the buyout, which is a concern.
In the interview, he said they have the money for the buyout.
He said, what about money? He said, we ain't brokies. We ain't brokies.
Again, I'm not sure. I guess he said it, and I guess you have to take him at his word. I'm not sure I buy it. And maybe they just feel like it would be too much of a strain. Or maybe he doesn't want to use that as an excuse, and he doesn't want to have there be some sort of uncertainty or confidence behind his decision.
Hell with that. They have the money to do it.
Yeah. Or the other thing is he just realizes his career is completely tied and latched to however Coach Fickell does, and he's just trying to ride this out and wait for a miracle. But, guys, I'm not seeing a miracle come. I don't know what could possibly happen. If you were a kid who was in high school or you were a transfer kid, unless you got the most money compared to any other school, why would you go to Wisconsin at this point? I don't think I would.
And the thing, Brad, when you talk about most money, I mean, Wisconsin is rarely – they ain't offering the top kids the most money. And if they are, their other schools are going to match it. They're not desirable.
Yeah.
If it came down to going to Wisconsin or going to Illinois right now for a kid from Chicago – 5 years ago when they were pulling up, or less than that, they were putting up billboards in Chicago to try to recruit kids. 4 years ago, they're choosing Wisconsin. Now the kid is choosing Illinois. Now the kid on the border who lives in La Crosse is choosing to go to Minnesota and not
They're
Wisconsin.
also going to Indiana.
Yeah.
Indiana,
For real.
No, why would I not? There's kids in the state of Wisconsin that are going to Indiana and not going to Wisconsin who are big offensive linemen. This all falls on Luke Fickell and not having the ability to build the relationships needed and not understanding how to build a championship team here in Wisconsin. He had the formula. All he had to do was adjust to make the team better. But instead,
a question. We got a lot of time to do this together. We got Brad with us.
I guess I'm in a mode of absolutely reacting.
It does sound like a normal show. We got Brad now. Today he's an expert for like 5 minutes.
But you're exactly right though, Kyle. I mean, the game plan for Wisconsin football to at least be competitive. It was already written, right? You don't have to rewrite the playbook, but he tried to do that. And it was a complete failure. And there was a Journal Sentinel article that came out, and basically McIntosh acknowledged the fact that there hasn't been a connection made with the high school coaches. And then not only are the coaches saying it, but with Mac, saying that is the case, it's so concerning. I don't know how in 1 year you think you can rewrite the DNA of this program, and the toxicity hasn't already found its way into the program that you can't undo. So, I mean, the reality is he's going to be the coach in 2026. I have zero confidence in the decision-making or the vision of this athletic department or this football team. I have no expectation of a good year, but I will say this. If you look at the schedule next year, it is like worse than like a normal Big Ten West schedule. It is the worst schedule, the easiest schedule the Wisconsin Badgers have ever had in my memory of being a Badger fan, player, or an alum. Luke Fickell has to have 9 wins last year. If he has 9 wins, okay, you've convinced me of a turnaround, and I will say, Mac, you were right to stand with him. Anything less than 9 wins, because that's like the standard. That's the standard for Wisconsin football, such a should-be cupcake schedule. It's got to be 9 wins because
you think it's a cupcake schedule based off of what?
Because the Badgers are the cupcake.
Traditionally
I
speaking,
realize
This
that.
ain't traditionally.
Traditionally speaking, Michigan State is always going to be a tough competitive team. Minnesota, traditionally speaking, in the last 5 years, has your number. USC, a better football program. Iowa, a better football program. Penn State, a better football program. And UCLA up in the air. So you're talking about 6 games.
Purdue's licking their chops to get a taste of the Badgers right now.
And
They're
you lost-
looking like, hey,
So
we
is
got to
there-
win next year.
And you lost to
So is
Maryland.
there
I
any
mean,
performance? Is there any performance next year?
No,
that
you
can
know,
say, okay,
you're
you did a
right.
good-
You're right. And we're just angry.
Yeah, 9. No, you're absolutely Brad.
I get
If the team wins 8 games next year, then I'll sit here and I say, okay, it's looking up and up. But you got Notre Dame, or you're playing in Lambeau Field.
It's
You got
not likely, I
Pittsburgh
will
as well.
say.
And so what's what I'm saying? You could be going into Big Ten play 1-2 with your only victory being against an FCS school. And what we know is this: Luke Fickell has not shown the ability to get these guys to rebound from losing a close game or rebound from losing a competitive game. That's something that he has not been able to show over these last 2 seasons. So what in the world will give you the confidence, Bradley, if the Wisconsin Badgers lose to Notre Dame, they lose to Pittsburgh, and then they go into Big Ten play? You don't know who they play. If they play Penn State right out the gate next year, I'm sure Penn State gonna bounce back. Or
yeah, that's true.
They might end up being 1-3. Do you really have confidence to be able to bounce back?
I personally do not. I mean, I don't think he will be able to pull it off. I think it's going to be another tragic season next year. And honestly, too, I can tell that their mindset is no longer greatness, which was the expectation, or at least the strive for greatness. Because in that same clip with Wildy and Tosh, she was saying, we think and firmly believe in 2026 we can go back to being a competitive team in the Big Ten. A competitive team in the Big Ten, that tells me, 1, you're acknowledging that you are no longer competitive in the Big Ten, and your schedule reflects that. And 2, that's what we're striving for, is just to be competitive, to grab 4 wins, 5 wins. Like, the standard has fallen so low that I hardly even recognize this team or this athletic department anymore. It's just, like, it not only – and honestly, too, like, it sounds a little hard to say, but if I'm a player – and I'm trying to figure out what school I'm going to go to, or I'm a fan, or I'm donating money, but put yourself in whatever shoes that you feel like you are closest to. I mean, hearing Fickell talk, hearing Mac talk, I'm feeling no level of inspiration. I'm seeing no.
He's got to go into
vision.
hiding, Brad. He does. I don't know why he came on anything. After he made this decision, he should have just hid, because the more he's talked, the worse it's made it.
But we knew this was going to be the case.
Well,
Sure, but I'm still saying, just
your tweet
go
was
hide.
perfect from Mighty Ducks. Your tweet, Ben, from Mighty Ducks was perfect. Well, now I'm inspired. That was so good.
That was
so good.
inspiring.
But it really comes back to it, where it's just like, I cannot believe we have gotten to this point. It's truly shocking, and the level of acceptance of not even mediocrity, of trash football. Like, this is not a good football team. This program has done nothing but, like, go down. The trend and the arrow is straight down. Barry Alvarez talking on the Barry Alvarez show, talking about that's how you evaluate coaches. Are you trending upward, neutral, or negative? From the moment that the first game kicked off, it has all been downward. Neutral maybe at the start, and then a nosedive down. And the longer this goes, the more it falls on Fickell, because recruiting and money and NIL and coaches' relationships, banging the transfer portal, getting Wisconsin kids, that's all on him. And this is not a surprising game plan. I think that's just where I'm so frustrated. You're not trying to turn around Indiana like Signetti was, where you're trying to raise something from the ashes. This was intact. So don't give me any excuses about, it's hard to pull off and win in college football. You had a respected, not blue blood, but you had a respected program in Wisconsin that had 3 decades of success, and it's been ridiculous. Now I officially have people looking at me, but I don't care. It's crazy. It is just, I couldn't believe it.
Because you started this with you are embarrassed and dumbfounded, and that's how I feel. And it hits you harder than it does me as someone who's just a fan, and you were on the field with guys that had success. So I feel validated, but I also feel even worse knowing that is how people who played for this program in the height of its success feel about this program.
Brad
Norton, any last words?
Yeah, one other thing, and it really comes out because when we, living in Wisconsin and hanging out with you guys and doing a show every day, and we're all Badger fans, so we all can we're close to it and all that. Even as I removed myself from our Wisconsin echo chamber and hung out with my friends from the South here, I feel even worse. I feel even worse because I'm not talking about them with real programs, and they're looking from the outside saying bro, this free fall, there's no words for it. So I feel even worse. From that. Okay, you remember how we always ask, Tausch, you got anything for me? I got two
what do you got
things
for us?
that are from the traveling. One thing. I'm on the flight. There's a woman. I don't want to throw like be like an ageist of whatever, but an older boomer is looking through her phone, right? And I noticed that she has one app per page. I see her swipe 25 times. I have never seen anything like that before. It was ridiculous. One app per
easy to find
page.
stuff. You know?
I need to get a little screen protector on my phone where people can't see from the angles, because obviously Brad likes to look at other people's phones.
He's nosy like Stroke.
Well, I mean, it was right at the 45-degree angle, and then when you see her hand flick over and over again, I said, "What is this girl flicking at?" This woman, excuse me, she was no girl. This woman, and so I'd never heard of a way to organize your apps like that. So that's one thing I got for you. The other thing. I'm looking at my backpack right now. They had to check my bag because the thing was too full of a flight or whatever.
They stopped the oatmeal.
So I brought oatmeal down to have. I had this morning. I had it yesterday morning. But like my favorite bakery in the whole United States is in Jacksonville, Florida, and I got a rack of cinnamon rolls. I got 4 donuts and 2 cookies. I put the rack of cinnamon rolls in my suitcase. I think those are secure. But the donut box is like vertical in my backpack. 1, over under how many donuts survive, and 2, what's like the craziest thing you ever had to stuff in your backpack travel trying to bring home?
How many donuts come in the box?
6. I got 4 donuts, 2 cookies.
You're gonna eat at least two donuts for sure.
No, they blew up.
Oh, so
well, I'm wondering. I don't have the heart to look. I'm afraid of how many are just going to be crumbled. How many do you think make it? You think 4? You think 4 make it?
They're done. They're done.
No, don't do that to me, Ben Brass.
Don't do that.
No, they're done. Those things blew up.
Hey, guess what?
I guess I shouldn't say that because it's an airport.
Yeah, it's true.
Hopefully I'm not on
His
speaker.
phone call. Stop that.
You can eat crumbs. I would. It's always
okay,
good,
just
even if
handfuls
you
of crumbs. That's the one
the-
bakery I'm willing to put the diet on the back burner for.
What's the one thing that
thing.
you're looking forward to back in Wisconsin?
Well, I've already texted Lexi about it. I said, baby, Lexi, First Lady of the Norman Estate, prepare the carb list. Put them in the fridge. Make sure they're nice and cold, because when I walk through the door tonight, I want to make sure that there's plenty of carb lists, nice and chilled, right in a row, so I can relax and I can tell Lexi about my trip and enjoy everything that carb list offers. It's going to elevate the night. It elevates every night. No carbs, no sugars, no gluten, 100 calories, and just the right amount of carbonation. I'm telling you, it has to be tasted to believe. And you know me at the Norman fridge. I said, Lexi, make sure all the flavors are represented. I want them all cold because I don't know which one I'm going to want. Margarita flavors, classic cocktails, fruit flavors, a little something for everything. I think tonight is a margarita night, maybe ending with a black raspberry. Those are some of the OGs in my book. So this weekend, kick back, relax, and make sure that you enjoy a carb list, because less is more. With carbless, I know I will be tonight.
That's Brad Nortman, embarrassed and dumbfounded, and doesn't think Luke Fickell or Chris McIntosh believes what he's even saying. We appreciate you joining us, Bradley. Travel safe.
Gentlemen, thank you. Excited to see you guys on Monday.
Oh, wow. Stroke.
Dang,
quick hook.
Stroke just hooked him.
Quick hook.
Dang, why you hook him like that?
Well, we got more to get to.
I thought he was done.
We got more to get to. It's Kyle Bruston Ortman live from the Echo Tap Bar and Grill. Woohoo! Here we go. More next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
Transformers, Megan Fox.
No, I would say Megan Fox, we all good, but 7:45 is starting to go. You got to transform your ass up out of here.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee. Why Z-Bart? Because you don't want rust holes in your expensive vehicle. Let Z-Bart keep the rust away with professional rust protection. Only at Z-Bart.
After returning from a right quadriceps injury and missing kicks in each of the last 2 games, kicker Brandon McManus finds himself in a competition with Lucas Haversick this week, according to the head coach, Matt LaFleur.
Well, I think every time it's a competitive situation. So, we're going to have both of the guys kick today, and we'll kind of see where Brandon's at in terms of his health and whatnot, and go with who we feel like gives us the best opportunity to go out there and compete and win.
We will find out who gets the go. It's Monday Night Football at Lambeau Field. Packers, Eagles, with Green Bay favored by 2.5.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee.
Do you want your car to shine like a diamond? Then you need Z-Gloss from Z-Bart. Z-Gloss gives you a mirror finish and protects your paint from everything Mother Nature can throw at it with a 10-year guarantee. Visit zbart.com for more information.
Goldsmiths are essential to running a jewelry store, but they're extremely hard to find.
Goldsmiths can repair jewelry, set diamonds, resize rings, and create beautiful, one-of-a-kind pieces of custom jewelry.
Most jewelry stores do not have an in-house goldsmith.
But Kessler's has 18 wonderful goldsmiths working in our 9 Kessler stores.
The average Kessler's goldsmith has more than 15 years of full-time experience.
And that's not counting all the apprentice goldsmiths and jewelry designers.
Our goldsmiths repair a lot of jewelry that we did not sell.
Bring us your broken jewelry and we'll bring it back to life.
When you see a woman with an extremely attractive, very distinctive engagement ring,
you can safely assume that it's a custom-designed, one-of-a-kind ring made by the goldsmiths at Kessler's.
When your relationship is special, you need a special engagement ring.
If you want something that's breathtakingly one of a kind,
come to Kessler's.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Hey Tom, I want a new hoop for the kids. Any ideas?
Yeah, I got mine from Precision Sports over 10 years ago. They helped me choose the right hoop, installed it, and even painted my court lines.
Nice. How do I reach them?
Easy. PrecisionSportsOnline.com for a free quote.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night Show for Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace. Big shout out to Brad Nortman, who is off but joined us to give his insight on how he's feeling after listening to Chris McIntosh speak with Wilde and Tausch earlier this morning. He's embarrassed and dumbfounded, and I can see why, and I can hear why when listening to Chris McIntosh speak. He should go into hiding. He should never get in front of a microphone, and now he should just go to work and put something on the field that people are proud of, because if not, he has tied himself to Luke Fickell 18 times now.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jennifer Mnuchin. Listen, I know you got hired after Chris McIntosh was around, but let me tell you how athletics work. Ask the down in Louisiana where the actual governor Jeff Landry got involved. If the football team sucks next year and Chris McIntosh says, hey, you know what? I got the next great idea. You say, you don't get a chance to make that next decision. I'm going to find somebody else to make the best decision. Because
I wish she would say, I'm the captain now, right now.
She needs to. Somebody needs to gas her up. Matter of fact, Jennifer, go ahead and give me a call. 800-990-3776. Give us a call. I'll give you a pep talk, how to really run a ship around there.
Honestly, there's a lot of people that I trust more than Chris McIntosh to turn this around.
I mean, he's lost all hope for me. I mean, I used to believe in Chris McIntosh.
Let's go to the Carbless. We all did. Let's go to the Carbless Talking text line. Let's go to Nick and Stevens Point. You're up with Kyle Brust and Nortman, no Nortman, on the Carbless Talking text line.
Hey, guys. I am turning 30 in 2 weeks. Cool. And in my entire lifetime, I have seen 4 losing seasons at Wisconsin, 2 of which have been the last 2 years. The level of incompetence that is being shown by the administration is just insane to me. I can't believe that we're allowing it to continue. And frankly, I can't believe that the city of Madison is allowing it to continue, given how much money that they're losing. It's just nuts to me. I don't know who can turn it around, but I certainly hope that they start at the top with the athletic director.
Appreciate the call.
They got
Nick
some sense out in Stevens Point. I'll tell you what. They got brains out there.
I felt that coming from a mile away.
They got brains out there at Stevens Point. They
Yes,
turn out
Alex
some
drove
geniuses.
our brains that came from Stevens Point.
Do you think Nick remembers those losing seasons in like, what was it, the 2000 when they had like 5 and 7 seasons? He was 5.
He did that. I've been through the 70s and 80s, but the Badgers version for a 30-year-old. But he ain't wrong. Like he talks about the incompetence. Yeah. Look, you like I've said, and like you've said, it's embarrassing listening to the words that Chris McIntosh says because it feels like he's treating everyone like they're a third grader.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he is. And the thing is, we don't need to be an athletic director to recognize what bad is. And the thing about this is the football – you can fire Luke Fickell and find somebody else, and you're not going to sit here and have regrets, right? There will be nobody that says, oh, man, they should have held on to Luke Fickell. No, it's just not working. Right now, people are talking about Paul Chris and Jim Leonard. They'll rather have those guys than a guy in Luke Fickell. But when you can fire a guy, and regardless of what the results are next year, even if the football team sucked again next year, guess what? They would look back and say, Luke Fickell created this mess, and they would not blame this football coach. You have hit rock bottom. It cannot get worse. You had an opportunity to get out of this mess a year early, but instead we got to sit in this mess, this pee for a whole another year. I got 14 more months of this, or at least 13 more months of this.
I have a daughter, and when she poops, you always feel bad because you try and put yourself in the mindset of, well, if I had pooped my pants, I wouldn't want to sit in it. And so you try and change it, but instead we're voluntarily saying we're going to sit in the poop in our pants.
Chris McIntosh just loves sitting in it.
I've created a top 5 list of people that could have spoke about the program and made me feel better about the direction other than Chris McIntosh. And it's I'm not shooting for the stars here.
You're that bored.
Oh, no.
You were that uninspired?
I was that uninspired, and I was that mad at what I was hearing that I've come up with a top 5 list of people who could have spoke about the program and the direction that it is in and done a better job than Chris McIntosh. And I will be revealing those 5 individuals after you tell us about American Family Insurance.
Oh, yes, with American Family Insurance, it makes life so easy. If you're looking for a home or auto policy, they make it easy. I love the internet. We all have phones. We all can figure out how to get insurance quickly. And the best way to get it is through American Family Insurance by simply going to amfam.com. That is amfam.com today. And when you go to amfam.com, you can click the button that says get a quote, and when you get a quote, you just put in your zip code, and then you say, do I want to get car insurance? Do I get home insurance, renter insurance, life insurance? You have so many different options, but peep this, you can also bundle. Yes, you save more when you bundle with American Family Insurance. So if you're buying a new car, or you're looking at your car insurance bill, you say, this is a little bit too high, or homeowners insurance, you're saying, this is a little bit too high. Guess what? All you have to do is go online to American Family Insurance, amfam.com today, and you can get a quote instantly online, or you can find an agent near you. Visit amfam.com today so you can find an insurance agent or a quote near you.
Let's go to Diana McGuanago quickly on the Carbless Talking text line. Diana?
You were just talking about your poor daughter sitting and pooping her pants. Don't you know what that feels like? I thought you did.
That was good. That was good.
I was waiting for anyone to jump on that one. I set myself – that was on a tee for you to hit a home run.
Oh, man, that was good. That was good, Dirty D. He does. You should have used yourself as an example. You and Chris McIntosh.
But guess what? Guess what? When I pooped my pants, I ran to the store and bought new pants instead of sitting in it.
You shouldn't yell it that loud. We are in a public
Stinky Ben.
And this isn't a public way to listen.
I mean,
you can listen anywhere, anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, it's one thing on radio.
I'm also
not close
I
to
have
the
no
TV.
shame. You know that. It was a fart that I didn't think was going to be more, and it happened. And
Have
I
you
got
been
done
more,
with it.
careful
Oh
with your
my
fart?
gosh, yes. I am on a full alert.
I can only imagine.
Days without incident, I think we're at like 25.
I couldn't imagine sleeping.
Thanks, Stroh. Thanks, Stroh.
Your wife is in danger every time she hears a toot in the bed
And he
of being
sleeps
pooped
naked,
on.
might I add.
Yeah, oh gosh, you got to fix that.
5 people who could
What
have
color
spoke
are
about
your
the
sheets?
program and made
Hope
me
not
feel
white.
better
I
about the
bet they're
direction
white.
of the Wisconsin
they're white.
Badgers.
I got doo-doo stains all over them.
Is next.
White sheets or not?
We have a white and a tan.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
You said they are a reflection of their head coach.
Yes, he saw it as he proved with you by signing that damn jersey you had on. You think Campbell would have signed that jersey?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
You know what goes great with the delicious taste of victory? The superior taste of a Michelob Ultra. Just 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. Join me, Will Summers, in the ESPN Milwaukee Street team this Friday at Bullwinkles in Brookfield as the Bucks take on Chicago at 7 p.m. We'll have prizes, ice cold Michelob Ultra, and a chance for you to win a pair of Ultra Club Bucks Suite tickets for a game later this season. Michelob Ultra, the official beer sponsor of your Milwaukee Bucks. Also enjoy Michelob Ultra at 3rd Street Market Hall in downtown Milwaukee, Club Paragon in Greenfield, and Deer Camp in Milwaukee.
This is Matt Meitner, owner of Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Do you find yourself talking to your dog but feel like she's not listening to you?
Bella, sit!
Are you constantly repeating yourself but she's not following your directions?
Sit! Sit!
Frustrating, isn't it? At Sit Means Sit Dog Training, we want to help you have a happy, confident, and obedient dog, and we also want to make the training process an enjoyable and worthwhile experience. Contact Sit Means Sit today to schedule a free consultation so we can create a customized training program so you are able to have the dog you want and deserve.
Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Sorry, we don't train husbands, wives, or kids.
UW Credit Union presents the Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
With your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, I'm Will Summers. This week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week honors go to Homestead Junior quarterback Lee Zortman, who led the Highlanders to a thrilling 27-20 win over West Bend West to clinch the North Shore Conference title. Zortman rushed 13 times for 139 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a 54-yard sprint to the end zone early in the first quarter, but his biggest moment came late, engineering a 10-play, 54-yard drive and finishing it himself with a 1-yard game-winning score with just 1 minute and 38 seconds remaining. With the win, Homestead maintained a perfect 9-0 overall record and a 7-0 conference record. Congratulations to this week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Homestead High School's Lee Zortman.
We see you out there gearing up for the cold weather ahead. From home winterization to vehicle maintenance, insulated apparel, and more, Blaine's Farm and Fleet has what you need for the season at unbeatable value. Like $200 instant savings on all Cub Cadet snow throwers, 15% off Red Devil paint, stripping, and sanding accessories, and 8 packs of Energizer AA or AAA batteries, just $8.99. Plus, this Friday through Sunday, all veterans and active military members get an extra 10% off their entire purchase. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Craving that crispy, cheesy, thick Detroit-style pizza? Well, now you got it with Screamin' Sicilian. Screamin' Sicilian delivers the crunch, the gooey cheese pull, and that light, airy crust that you love, all baked in its own pan for those crave-worthy caramelized edges straight from your home oven. You got the cheese, the pepperoni, multi-meat, or supreme. It's like dining out, but without the hefty bill. Find Screamin' Sicilian in your local grocer's freezer section. Screamin' Sicilian, Detroit-style, thick, crispy, unapologetically screamin'.
When it comes to joint replacement, you want the best care available. The Orthopedic Surgery Center in Pewaukee is a leader in joint replacement, offering same-day surgery with advanced technology. Their team of experts specializes in knee, hip, and shoulder replacements, using the latest techniques to minimize pain and recovery time. By choosing them, you're choosing a center focused on providing specialized care tailored to your needs. The team at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin can get you back to what matters, living pain-free.
And their prices are more affordable than urgent care or the ER. And they'll send a full report to your primary care doctor. Why wait at the ER? Walk in to Ortho ASAP for faster, more affordable care.
Total joint replacement. There is a difference. Visit orthowisconsin.com. That's orthowisconsin.com.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Live from the Echo Tap Bar and Grill. Got a Badger game tonight. Make sure you stop by. Some $4 neutrals are going to be popping before the second game of the season. I am not. With croup and fever running in the house.
Running in the house? You mean just the baby? I'm going to say, I hope it ain't no adults walking around with them.
I wouldn't have come. I wouldn't put you at danger.
What is croup exactly?
Yeah, it's quite the name. How do you spell that?
Like I think C-R-U-P-E.
C-R-U-P-E. Croup.
It sounds like they can like barely breathe.
Common respiratory infection in children that causes a characteristic barking sound.
Hey, your girl over there barking?
And it's
our dog of the game is
wait, what?
So it's kind of scary because
wait, he just made fun of your daughter. He just barked like a dog. He just that's disrespectful.
He's dumb. I know that.
I then called her the dog of the game. I don't know if you caught that one.
you should beat him up for that.
No, the funny thing is he only does this when he's not in the same place.
You're far away.
Yeah, Tails old time.
What's he gonna do about it, Mr. Madison?
Yeah,
that's so disrespectful. Don't talk about her.
Well, and I was about to say, when she's coughing, it's actually scary because sometimes it sounds like they're choking.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Now I feel awful.
Yeah, we have to, because when she's coughing while
the larynx.
When she's coughing while she's eating, we're like, we don't know if she's coughing or choking. So easy, Strofe.
Yeah, Strofe. It's inflammation of the larynx and the trachea in children associated with infection-causing breathing difficulties. And you sitting here talking about she's a dog at the damn game. Apologize to the whole Brust family.
Wow, this guy thinks he's real tough.
I'm trying not. No, I'm going to apologize. I'm just trying to maintain composure because I feel so awful.
Apologize. You don't have to apologize to me. You have to apologize to my daughter.
Oh, my niece.
The niece that you've done nothing for.
That was funny, Stroh.
All right, now apologize. I'm still waiting on that. Niece or not?
She is my niece.
I
also have a nephew, Williamson. Well, we're all a family at this show.
Oh, yay.
Stroh?
Are you getting your top 5 list?
Not until you say you're sorry.
You need to apologize to her. Ooh.
Oof, oof.
Wow.
Okay, now you're going down now. Now it's gone too far. Now Kyle's got the
Kyle's got group.
Drink your water. I'll give my top 5 list.
After you going to hell.
After listening to Chris McIntosh with the Badger Connect interview and the interview with Wilde and Tausch this morning, I felt uninspired. I feel worse than I've ever felt. He has no heartbeat, no inspiration behind the way he's speaking to Badger fans. Here are 5 people that I would choose to have listened to talk about the direction of the Badger football program that have done a better job than Chris McIntosh.
Number
We'll
5.
Ironically, I have my 2-year-old daughter on this list.
Oh, croup it all.
She knows how to say yes, no, mom, dad. And I could sit her in front of the television, and I could show her a Badger game, and she would go, no, dad, no. And if all she said was that, I would have got more value out of hearing her say that than Chris McIntosh saying anything for the 30 minutes he was on with Wilde and Tausch.
Sign up, baby Brust.
Number 4.
Jesse Nelson and or Alex Strofe.
Oh, wow. This is after Strofe just talked crazy.
Yes.
And Jesse is annoying.
Both very annoying.
Jesse said some wild stuff to me today, boy.
Not qualified to be athletic directors. But if they got up and talked about the future of this program, I would feel better listening to them than after I heard Chris McIntosh today.
At least one would be clown and one would be a weirdo.
I'd feel more
3.
inspired.
That's true.
The worst used car salesman that has had 20 different jobs. He literally can't hold a job. He can't sell cars. he's taken 15 smoke breaks and just collecting a check. If he got up on the stage and he didn't know anything about the Badgers, I would have believed him more than Chris McIntosh.
All you got to do is that guy, give him 5 minutes to review the records that he has, and he'll have more than enough ammo to get up there.
This is worse than my sales career.
He's got. And listen, I got fired a lot of times. I know what a fireable offense is.
Number 2.
This is painful to say. These next two are painful. I think PJ Fleck could have done a better job describing how to get the Badgers in a better place than the own athletic director, Chris McIntosh, who played for the Badgers, had success with the Badgers, and now is leading the Badgers. That row the boat loser would have made me feel better about the direction of the 2026 Badgers, even if he was crapping on them, than Chris McIntosh hearing him earlier today.
You just had me realize that we are worse than Minnesota.
Yep.
We won, and correct me, we won the Axe 18 straight years. No, it was 2000. Was it 2003 until 2020?
Like 17 or
17
18?
Straight years.
It was the Hornibrook year. It was the Hornibrook year in 18.
Number 1.
Oh my gosh, PJ Fleck is a joke, and we'll rather have that joke as a.
The Marquette athletic director, they don't have football. They can't even figure out basketball. He would do a better job talking about the Wisconsin Badger football program, and he is the least qualified person in the world to do it because they don't even have football. Could do a better job helping Badger fans understand why the future would be better than listening to Chris McIntosh sell me a bunch of lies.
Oh, hell yeah. He hired Shaka Smart.
Michael Scott could do better. Think of the person that you trust most with any knowledge. That you trust least, rather. I want every person to think about the person when they speak. You just want them to shut up in your life. They would have done a better job. Spot the lie.
No, that's very true. He was awful. He was bad. He was bad. We talked about it yesterday. He had no reason to go on. And this is not just me. You can ask anybody. People who listen or heard him speak before understand that he's probably not the best person to be your spokesperson going out there. Get somebody with some energy to go out there. The Wisconsin Badger football program is not going to get any better because Luke Fickell doesn't have a message to sell, and Chris McIntosh isn't making anybody believe that this program is definitely going to be better in 2026.
Mike and Madison, you're on the Carbless Talking text line with Kyle Bruston-Nortman.
Hey, guys. How are you today?
Happy to be in Madison, but also makes me sad at the same time.
Yeah, the weather's warm. The weather's warm out here.
Right. What I wanted to talk about when do you guys think when McIntosh interviewed Fickell, he was in that interview?
Yes.
Yeah, he definitely was. He was part of it.
Okay, he was in that interview, and I'm sure they asked Fickell where he sees the University of Wisconsin football program going. I think Fickell gave him one hell of a story, okay, that this program was going to go far a long ways. They hired him, okay. Fickell should have known what the University of Wisconsin football team was built of, that Barry developed this football team as a running football team.
No. You got to understand, though. They wanted to move away from that. They wanted to, do the dairy raid, right? They wanted to move away from
I think we're getting too far away from the overall point of, yes, you're right. They changed it. The biggest thing that came out of the McIntosh hiring Fickell was that he wasn't scared to talk about national championship expectations. And now I'm getting sold it's not limited to wins and losses. You have a quote in front of you. Please read it.
Luke Fickell in his press conference on November 28th, 2022. He said, we got one objective and one goal. It's to play for a championship. You are playing for the championship, or who's going to be the worst football team in the Big Ten this year? That's the only championship.
And you're talking to us on Wilde and Tausch, talking about how the goal is to be competitive in 2026 after 3 years of putting this program into the ground.
Wasted money.
It's all a bunch of crap. It's all a bunch of crap is what it is. We're back in 2 minutes. It's Kyle Bruston-Nortman.
Any coach will tell you, games are won in the preparation. The same's true in cybersecurity. Trend Micro helps businesses move from reactive to proactive with cyber risk exposure management. That means real-time visibility into your risks across cloud, email, endpoints, and networks. For over 35 years, enterprises worldwide have trusted Trend Micro to prepare, protect, and perform. Don't wait for the next threat to blow the whistle. Get secure now at trendmicro.com, because the best defense is being ready before the game even starts.
You want in on the autumn action at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee? Of course you do. With $300,000 in prizes, who wouldn't? November 1st through the 20th, play with your rewards card for entries. Thursdays, pick your win from a prize board. At the end of the night, all leftover prizes go to one winner in a jackpot drawing. Autumn action. It's going down at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
My husband's an animal in bed.
Well, you know.
Not in the fun way. Think warthog. With a chainsaw.
Snoring and sleep apnea affect over 90 million people, and 1 out of 4 couples sleep in separate rooms. Advent can help. We've been Milwaukee's one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care under one roof. Advent's unique approach can help you breathe and sleep better, and many avoid a CPAP. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
Hey, the only animal you want in your bed is your dog.
Advent. Sleep better. Sleep together. Learn how you can improve your life at adventknows.com.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
It is Kyle Bruston Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, no Nortman, Strofe running the show. We're live from the Echo Tap Bar and Grill in Madison. Get your $4 neutrals as there's a Badger game tonight, and all of my fun memories, not all of them, but a lot of them, come at being at the wonderful Echo Tap Bar and Grill.
It's packed here late night, huh?
Oh, yes, sir. Especially before games. And a good spot after. Now, what I want to do, because Kyle and I are very frustrated individuals because, A, we don't like being talked down to like we're children.
I ain't stupid.
B, we are watching some of the worst football and enduring no offense, no plan from a recruiting and transfer standpoint to make sure that you have more depth than crying when you have a backup quarterback. Bottom 3 in all Power 4 schools in points per game, lowest in the Big Ten. We can go on and on and on. But I want to bring some happiness to Friday.
Oh, thank you.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about Iron Jock, and we're going to give away a hoodie because when I got – so it's a new partner for us, and I'm very excited to have Iron Jock on board. You probably remember Braylon Allen talking about Iron Jock all the time, and you know, I know Old T's talking about it with William Tausch, and when I got the script, you want to make sure you hit the talking points, and it starts with, I'm all about performance and comfort. And let me tell you, the comfort aspect of that, the first thing I do when I get in my home after work is I put on something comfortable. Yeah. And last Friday when I got home, I put on my new Iron Jock hoodie, and I went over to a friend's house, and I was so comfortable. I don't wear things on the weekends that aren't comfortable because I don't even like a t-shirt that's uncomfortable. And so to know that I have Iron Jock, and when I use their gear when I play basketball on the weekends or in my men's league or chasing around my daughter, I'm going to be fresh and dry, and every time that I wear it, I feel that comfort. And they've introduced a new lightweight hoodie. These hoodies are world-class with cooling wickening in a 4-way stretch. So go to ironjock.com to get your hoodie today. That's ironjoc.com. And right now is your chance to win your own hoodie from Iron Jock. So I wanted to start off with a little happiness. Give somebody a happy way to go on the weekend with caller number. I mean, this lit up, Strofe, the first time I did it. I feel like I did like caller 6. I feel like I need to do caller like let's do caller 20.
I love
caller
it.
20.
I love it.
Work for it.
To win the Iron Jock lightweight hoodie, let's go caller 20, 800-990-3776. That's 800-990-3776. And when you get your hoodie, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about when you put it on with Iron Jock. That's caller 20, 800-990-3776. Strofe will take care of you. We're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. I'm with Kyle Wallace, as I mentioned, at the Echo Tap. And Kyle, this pains me to say, but I want you to let me know if I'm a sick person or if I'm wrong in thinking this. Because I know what has been said, and I know the statement that has been made is that Luke Fickell will be back in 2026. But I want there to be so much doubt even heading into 2026 because I have such little belief in the leadership, administration, and coaching that coming back in 2026 does not mean he needs to coach the entire 2026. I want him to be on the shortest leash of all time because of what we are seeing even in the 4 games that he's the coach this year, because he's going to be out there. Washington, who knows what's going to happen? Cold game. They'll likely lose. Their defense is solid enough to probably keep it somewhat tight, but I have no confidence in the offense scoring. My point is next weekend when they play Indiana, at Indiana, I want them to Bielema us. I want them to win 100-0. I want everyone to know that the decision that was made is proving that the talent on the field now is not worth keeping. The coaching staff that you have now is not competitive because we've seen enough. I've seen enough of it. Everyone has seen enough to know that they're making plans to do other things on Saturdays. The ticket prices reflect where the program is at. Am I crazy to want to see Indiana steamroll the Badgers and put this on full display of how low this program actually is, so the words of the athletic director mean even less, even though they are extending him?
You are a sick individual. A sick individual. Listen, I can't stand the state of the Wisconsin Badger football program, and I understand where you're coming from, but I can't. It wouldn't matter, Ben. They can lose 100-0.
It would put him on a tighter leash when we all know that he's coming back. Then you talk about playing Notre Dame and start 2026.
If you let a team put 70 on the University of Wisconsin, you let them drop 70 after 2 weeks after you made a comment and reaffirm that he wants to stay. What he said doesn't have to lock in. Do understand that just because.
Or it could just mean Luke Fickell, as Evan Cohen said with Jim, Matt, and Molly. Maybe he just walks away.
Now, he ain't walking away from $25 million. Maybe an agreement. But here's the thing, though, Ben. It ain't quite over yet. If he gets blown, I'm just saying. Right?
Your eternal optimism is amazing.
There's no way he loses 80-0, and.
They've lost. They got shut out by Ohio State and Iowa. Iowa scored 42 points last year.
If Indiana
Iowa scored 42 points last year.
If Indiana drops 70 or more in the Badgers, and they don't score a single damn point. Chris McIntosh there's no way.
That's my point. That's my point.
If he doesn't fire up this year, then I have no hope for next year. That's what I'm saying, is that if you get embarrassed like that, you say, we got embarrassed, but maybe next year. No.
If you get that embarrassed, you've already told me you have the money for a buyout. You have to stand on business. That is showing you that 2026 cannot be successful with this coach no matter what efforts you have planned.
No, it's just all a waste. It's all a waste. It's a waste. It's a waste. It's a waste.
Sorry, I'm trying to think outside the box here.
No, because you want them to get destroyed. I can't handle that.
I'm already at. I told you, I'm already at the point of being broken.
I get it, but
it's not even painful anymore. It's acceptance.
Wish that on my team.
I'm on acceptance now, and I'm on solutions. And part of my solution,
losing like that ain't a solution. That just makes it even more sad and embarrassing.
Exactly, but it also makes it put more pressure on the person that is believing in the person that can't actually do anything what he's been given.
For me, what's the difference between losing 70-0 this year and thinking that if he brings them back next year, he's not going to fire him during the season next year?
It
if they
will
lose
put
70?
more pressure on him.
More
to be like,
pressure.
You know what? I said I had the buyout money. This is unacceptable for our football program. I know we said he was
Why do
coming
you
back.
need next year to figure that out?
They don't. That's my point. That's why I lose 100-0 and say, you're out of here. This is done.
I would hope, because he should be immediately fired. If that's the case, if they get blown out against Indiana, when I say blown out, I'm talking about they put a 70 spot on you, you got to be fired.
And they have a good defense, too. Like I say good relative to, like, their offense.
You simply have to say, hey, I know what I said a couple weeks ago. When I said that I was expecting this team to compete a little bit more this year, I wasn't expecting it to get blown out by Indiana.
Over to the KBN Sports Desk with Alex Strofe.
Just want to give a shout-out to our Iron Jock winner, Daniel and Delavan. Daniel and Delavan, our winner today for the Iron Jock hoodie.
That's what's up.
That is what's up.
Lucky them.
You probably could have just told us at the end of the segment.
Is he whispering that?
No, he's whispering in our ear that the phone lines are still going, so that was his way of saying, I'm done answering the phones, so please don't call in to try and win. So he cut us off to make sure his job was easier on Friday.
Dude, you are an interesting guy.
You're one of a kind.
So when you look at this, if you think the Wisconsin Badgers literally get blown out 70-0, do you think that would actually help this year, or would it help more next year?
If they got blown out by 70 points, would that help more this year or next year is the question?
Yeah, and getting Luke Fickell fired.
Oh, I understand. I don't know. I don't think it helps, to be real honest with you. I think their heels are so dug in they could lose 170-0 on Sunday or Saturday rather to Washington.
That would tell me everything I need to know about Chris McIntosh.
The Chancellor, she may not know sports, but she knows 100-0.
But like I said, they have the buyout money.
Right, but that's the point of McIntosh answering that question, which if I'm him, I'm probably
answering.
Yes, answering the question.
He didn't answer anything.
But he said they did have the buyout money when he was asked that.
Yes.
He answered that they had the funds, which if I'm him, I think I probably just declined to answer that question, but that's neither here nor there. The fact that they have the money to pay the buyout, yes, it reaffirms his confidence in a lackluster product, which, again, should tell you everything you need to know about their expectations for the football team when the quote you read before from the press conference I was at in 2022 when Wisconsin hired Luke Fickell is they were talking about championships, and they're talking about winning, and they're talking about competing, and they're talking about how quickly this turnaround is going to happen. And 3 years later, we're talking about whether or not winning or losing is factored into their decision-making. It's a loser's mentality, and that's disappointing.
Man, this is.
I think I need a break from this.
It's just extremely disappointing. For me, it's just really disappointing when I look up at the other schools, and that's what makes me the most mad. You brought up Vandy earlier. Vandy got a guy in Diego. Last name starts with a P. It escapes me, but they got the kid to come in at quarterback, and they ain't pay him a lot of money to get there. And now Diego has become a star. But the whole point of me bringing that up is that they did the work in recruiting and searching for talent, and then they were able to cultivate and grow that talent. And now Vanderbilt is competing in the SEC where they don't get as much money as other SEC schools. And so I just want people to understand we have to let this excuse go of, oh, it's about the money. No, it's not about the money. It's about being a good coach and being able to get the most out of your players. You can throw as much money at him, but you're still not going to be successful. Iowa, they ain't got, I promise you, Iowa's NIL fund isn't significantly more than Wisconsin's. I don't know the exact number.
Did you know they're 20th in the CFP rankings?
Yeah, exactly. Minnesota, Illinois, we can't even keep up with those teams, and they're not even loaded with money. 2 of the 3 teams that, right there who don't have a lot of money with Vandy and with Iowa, they're in the top 25. So it's just not a money issue.
All right. Former, he is an alum. Wisconsin alum, producer of the Analysis Show. I don't know how he graduated because I know him. Tony Cartagena, what do you got?
Well, I graduated with a winning football team. That's how I graduated from the University of Wisconsin. We didn't suck then. This entire situation makes me physically ill. However, what McIntosh said today, he showed his hand. And this is where I think we are done with excuses for the University of Wisconsin's football program. They have the buyout money. Okay, cool. Invest that then into players. If you believe so much in this guy, load up his arsenal. If you believe so much he can turn this program around, you can't hide behind the fact that, maybe they don't have the money to pay some of these quarterbacks or offensive line or local in-state guys. It's clearly there. You told the world today the money is there. If you're not going to spend it on the buyout, then spend it on the players or get a new job. It is very simple. Deliver.
Tony,
or
I hear you. I hear you
line.
on that. I hear you on that, but I don't want them to use the money. But like they're going to, and they're going to waste the money because we know that this is not the regime that's going to be successful. I hear you, and like that makes logical sense from a like if you're in the position of the athletic director and the coach, like, hey, yeah, let's use this money that we're not going to use to fire me to get better players. I don't want them to do that. I don't want donors to give money because they'd just be getting no ROI and then being asked for money when this thing fails, like we all know it's going to fail.
You're very right. That makes me sad.
I know. We're all searching for solutions and searching for reasons for optimism, but unfortunately, there just really isn't one that stares you in the face that you're like, I want to do this. Potawatomi Sportsbook, we are going to be there on Monday from 2 to 4, leading you into Green Bay game day. And it's going to be a perfect time to enjoy the great food, the slot machines, the bingo, the table games, and, of course, the huge video wall. When I talk about this food, I've turned into you guys now, Kyle. You know how you and Brad, you're like, when are we going to be there? Mm-hmm. Now I already know that I'm getting the steak and eggs as soon as the show ends at 4 and we get to listen to Alex Strofe on Green Bay Game Day. So steak and eggs is on the menu, plus going to any of the self-service kiosks. They have everything you need for entertaining time. You don't have to even like to bet. You can just go enjoy the games on the beautiful video wall. So check out Potawatomi Casino Hotel's amazing sports book. It is state-of-the-art. Bet above the rest. Go to Potawatomi.com. Strofe, do you have a good wheel of Strofe? You know what? I know exactly what we need.
I do,
yes. The wheel of Strofe. Yes,
I have a great one.
We do have a great one.
He prepared today.
He talked to me about it. I said, we're going to do this Wheel of Strofe because you're never prepared for Wheel of Strofe. So that's what we're going to do next, something that I know is good. Wheel of Strofe.
It's always good.
Wheel of Strofe. You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
He's a good guy. I couldn't believe y'all lost to TCU. Yeah, you and me both. Rough.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 43, we have a disabled semi stuck in the center lane right about at Capitol Drive. You're looking at delays back to Silver Spring at this point. And we've also got a crash on southbound 43 at Highland off on the right shoulder. Also seeing one on southbound 894. This is just past Beloit Road. Right lane is blocked with that. And we got backups all the way back to Greenfield Avenue. So it's going to be a kind of a sticky ride this afternoon to begin with. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, slight chance for a sprinkle, mostly cloudy with a low of 36. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, afternoon rain or snow likely, up to 1 inch is possible, a high of 43. Weather is brought to you by Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center in Waukesha. Play over 2,000 courses, including that famous one with the green jackets. Book your bay at wisconsinindorgolfcenter.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Catholic Memorial Football lives here. The Crusaders are marching to Madison.
Williams Jr., who's straight up the middle with a first down and more.
Catholic Memorial battles Mount Horeb Barneveld in a postseason showdown you can't miss. The drive to win a state title continues, and we've got every snap. Brought to you by R&R Insurance, D&M Accounting and Consulting Services, Curative Care, Home Sealed Exteriors, and Tony Wendorf and Associate. Tune in Friday at 7 on 94.5 ESPN and streaming live video at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
Love, Jacobs, McKinney, Golden, and now Micah Parsons? This year's gonna be fun. Now's the time to set a game plan for your Green Bay and Wisconsin pigskin parties. This is Marie from Discount Liquor. We are your football party beverage headquarters. Whether you need an ice-cold keg, a bottle of your favorite wine, a unique craft brew, or hard-to-find liquor, we have everything you need all at the lowest prices in town. Come see us today at 51st in Oklahoma and Milwaukee, and on Barstow and Main in downtown Waukesha. Voted best liquor store again.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings.
Wherever you're tailgating, we'll get you all set up with your favorite beverages. We're open daily 9 to 9 and Sundays 10 to 2. See all of our weekly specials at DiscountLiquorInc.com.
Discount Liquor.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
Big ideas deserve a big story and the right audience. At Saturn Lounge, we bring your marketing to life with branding, websites, digital marketing, and video storytelling that stands out from the crowd. Whether it's a TV spot, a campaign, or content built to connect, Saturn Lounge is where strategy meets creativity. From the first spark of an idea to the final cut, we're here to make your message shine across every platform. Ready to make your marketing a success? Step into the spotlight with Saturn Lounge, your launch pad for bigger, better marketing. To tell the world your story, visit SaturnLounge.com today.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This is the Friday Turn-Up on Kyle Brust and Nortman. DJ Strofe.
He's trying to bring my vibes up, which I respect and appreciate, as it's Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin, live from the Echo Tap Bar and Grill in Madison with the Badger game tonight. Get your $4 neutrals at the Echo Tap Bar and Grill. No Brad Nortman. 800-990-3776 on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Time now to go to the Wheel of Strofe.
It's time for the
Wheel of Strofe.
Woo! Another day, another buckaroonie. And another great day to be alive.
You do not know what you're in for here.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I'm just warning him about this Wheel of Strofe
I don't
topic.
know what I'm in for.
What's that supposed to mean?
We'll find out together as a family and as a nation.
It seems like you're... Hold on, sorry. I was just adjusting the video stream so everybody could see my pretty face on this Friday. Lucky YouTubers. Lucky KBN Nation. All right, let's get away.
Damn, he ugly.
You guys are frozen, and of course it's red.
Oh, we are frozen. We're frozen.
Do you mind?
We're frozen.
Hello.
They're so used to us yelling and screaming.
Caroline, do you mind refreshing?
Caroline.
Yeah. Mighty fine.
Mighty fine.
We got you somewhere.
Did you do your push-ups?
Yeah, I got my mic down here.
You know what? Just get to your topic. Skip the push-ups. I'm done with you.
He's in a great mood today.
I know.
He must have ate. He got a big weekend coming up. Boy, you are so excited. You don't have to work.
Go.
You get to work Sunday Karma with me.
Yeah. Yeah, I look forward to it.
Spin the wheel.
All right, hold on. I got to get up.
I can't see you. I'm blind.
Good spin. Oh, it's green for money. And boy, do I have a topic for you today, Kyle.
Okay.
I got an email last night.
Uh-huh.
The email I got last night reads as follows. Dear Alex, your claim form submitted in reply to the Facebook Incorporated Consumer Privacy User Profile litigation is approved. Your settlement payment will be issued in the next 3 to 4 business days. The payment method you selected is blank. The following. There's something there. I'm just not going to say what it is. If you have not received this payment in the next 30 days, please reach out to this email. For more information regarding your settlement payment, please visit this website.
Dang, I should have entered for this. How much you get?
I haven't been paid yet. But according to a member of the MIA, the Mr. Irrelevant Army, he received $37 yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So,
can I still? I take my free $37.
No, it's
Strofe
too late.
wants to know from you.
Yeah, hold on. Before we get there, I did some further research. Once again, you're frozen on YouTube, by the way. I did some further research. Apparently, I submitted this form in June of 2023.
Dang!
This is over 2 years old. And I don't remember filling it out.
Oh, wow. Are you sure this isn't a scam?
Well, that's the part I worried about. But now I brought it up on Mr. Relevant, and I asked a few people, and people have been getting paid all week.
Well, you should ask about the email. Did they get an email too?
I would assume so.
Okay, so wait a minute. If somebody from Mr. Irrelevant got an email, why don't you confirm that the email is valid so you don't end up, maybe.
Well, it didn't have a link or anything on it.
Okay, so it's probably safe. Okay, cool. You got $37. Congratulations.
Well, we don't know. I imagine the amounts vary by individual.
Okay, you're not getting $100,000. What are you going to do with this $40?
What if I get rich?
You won't get rich. There's too many people that put in for this money.
Okay, well, regardless, Kyle, what should I do with the money?
Go take your lady out to a wonderful date. Go buy some, something nice for her.
With $40?
Hey, go to a fast food restaurant.
Can you speak into the microphone, please?
Go to a fast casual restaurant.
A fast
Get her
casual.
something nice. Yeah, fast casual. It's nice, like a cold.
So that's not fast food.
No, fast casual.
Okay.
You don't sit down. You don't have to worry about tipping.
Shouldn't I invest?
Why don't you invest it in Bitcoin like you've been doing?
Yeah,
someday,
compounding.
Someday I'll have a full Bitcoin.
Yeah, if you want to do Bitcoin, go right ahead and invest to get a fraction of a Bitcoin.
What % of a Bitcoin do you have right now?
Well, what's 100,000 times that'll do it.
No, it would be the amount invested divided by the amount of what Bitcoin is.
0.001.
Ooh, boy. Yeah, Stroke, keep working at it, man. Keep finding ways. This is a good hustle. You can go. There's literally websites out there that you can find whether or not you can be part of a class action lawsuit. You know,
do people do that? Just look around for lawsuits?
There's a website for it. There really is. I signed up for a class action lawsuit. Never heard back though. Never heard back.
What was the class action lawsuit for?
You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. I forgot. I just went to the website and filled out for it. Here it is. Find and join class action settlements.
Colgate
toothpaste.
Class action claims kids' toothpaste contains substantial levels of lead.
Yeah, I got lead. I use Colgate. See anything else?
Justice for survivors of abuse in California juvenile detention centers. Can't say that I'd be a part of that one.
I don't think we apply.
Nope. So yeah, I mean, you can go and find a quick hustle. Maybe do something like that, Stroke. But 37. Is this your big story you have?
This is his side hustle.
Yeah.
Class action lawsuits.
2.5 years. It took 2.5 years to get the payment, but hey, I also still haven't gotten the payment. But
don't count on it. Don't count on it. Yeah, if you're talking about investing $37, it's not even worth it, brother. Go to Potawatomi.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. See, that's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask if it was irresponsible to put it all in black.
Nah.
I mean,
it may be, but it's not going to stop you from doing it because that's who you are.
I would prefer to spend it on something that would make my significant other happy. But hey, you could turn that 37 into, what is that, 74?
Then they can both have fast casual.
Yeah.
I can go to a real dinner then.
That's true.
So this was your Mr. Irrelevant, huh?
You mean Wheel of Strofe?
Wheel of Strofe, they're both the same. What's the difference?
I wanted this to play out the way it did because when he was telling me on the phone, he was so excited about it.
So, can you admit this was a bad week? You text Ben Brush 2 days ago saying sorry about this, and you didn't have any improvement.
I disagree. I think the last 2 days have both been great.
You thought today was great.
I thought,
guys, I won a class action lawsuit from 2.5 years ago.
I had higher hopes for Kyle today. I got to be honest.
higher hopes for $37. What you going to do with that?
Oh, you went to Vegas with $3.
Yeah.
That's
I sure did.
12 times as much money as you went to the gambling capital of the world with.
I came out good. I knew thyself. You want to protect your money.
I still can't believe when you lost money your mom put in your bank account one time.
Love Mama Wallace. She so did. She heard that hurt in her son's voice, and she said, baby, don't worry about it. Mama got you.
I'm scared.
$37. Thanks, Trove. Thanks for wasting KB and Nation's time. Nothing, all this stuff going on in sports. The Bulls play the Bucks tonight, and he ain't got nothing on that. Nothing about Giannis, nothing.
He had that with over-under yesterday, remember?
Oh, yeah.
There were two Bulls names on the
and a buck.
30%
30% of the list plays as Pfizer for him tonight.
Yep, all great stuff that our audience comes
I'm getting
to us
sick
for.
of you guys critiquing everything I do.
Well,
Not
be
everything.
better. Yeah,
Not everything. Just the things you aren't good at.
Yeah.
Your segment, Will Strofe, had a bad week. That's okay. Hey, next week is fresh.
Next week I'm buying a rock band set, and we're just going to play rock band during this segment.
See, not wasting more money.
And time of individuals listening to the show.
Oh, you think Ben wouldn't be great singing on rock band?
Again, he just gets it in his head that everything's going to be great. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. This is going to be great.
Hey, at least
you need a
Hey, at least I'm bringing ideas to the table rather than sitting there and complaining about all of them. All you guys do is why.
You need a vetting committee. You need a vetting committee.
Where? Gen Z asses.
We have complained about the lack thereof, Will Strofe, in your segment. Your time to shine.
No, you have literally complained the entire show. You've been complaining about Wisconsin football. You've been complaining about
Yeah.
You complain about everything. All you do is complain.
The only thing Luke Fickell is better is your Will Strofe.
I actually think Luke Fickell could do a better job of Will Strofe than Strofe.
Yeah. Luke, we got a job waiting for you when you get fired.
One segment per day, Monday through Friday. Do we actually trust him with it?
Hell no.
More next.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
DKB, they get all my love, all my energy, and all my time. I'll be danged if GKB and Craig not going to allow me to take my half-an-hour boo-boo. If I need to do that, they need to allow me to do that.
Whole lunch break.
I don't even take a lunch break. I work during lunch.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound 43, we've got this issue at Capitol Drive. We've got the two left lanes blocked with a broken down semi. It's stuck in those lanes. So watch out for that. Delays coming in from Good Hope Road. Beyond that, we do have a crash at Highland Avenue off on the right shoulder as well. 894 southbound's got backups out of the Zoo interchange all the way down past Beloit Road where there was an accident that's now cleared. Eastbound 94 got backups from the Zoo interchange to about Holly Road. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast, a slight chance for a sprinkle tonight, mostly cloudy, a low of 36. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, afternoon rain or snow likely, up to an inch is possible with a high of 43. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazga on 94.5 ESPN.
Without an Advent clinic nearby, people suffering needlessly from chronic nasal congestion and sinus infections would be stuck with either Band-Aid or Sledgehammer solutions. Band-Aids are pills or nasal sprays, and they're not true solutions. Surgery is a sledgehammer, and that's what we're trying to avoid. Because most people don't need surgery for nose and sinus issues, nor do they want a 14-day recovery. Our unique Advent approach can, in 20 minutes in our office, open your blocked nose for good, with only 1 day recovery. I'm Advent founder Dr. Kandula. Outside of Advent's four walls, invasive surgery is what they'll recommend. But here you will find effective and convenient in-office solutions to help you stop the need for Band-Aids and avoid the sledgehammer.
Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment, because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better. Most insurance accepted.
Welcome to Jackpot Land, this fall at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all fall to win your share of thousands in prizes each month and earn entries into the big December Jackpot Land prize drawings. Your October, November, and December entries all count. Win thousands in cash or reward play. Welcome to Jackpot Land, only at Potawatomi. More info online Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Selling your home during winter may surprise you. Serious buyers are still out there and often more eager to move.
Homes get strong offers this time of year, and with less competition, your listing can really shine.
I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates First Weber.
And I'm Lindsay Bendler. Our team leads with faith, gratitude, and giving back, donating over $200,000 to local causes since 2020.
Tony Wendorf & Associates is ready to get to work for you with our white glove selling experience. Just search online, Tony Wendorf.
A real estate team that always leads with faith and gratitude.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night Show for Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
From the biggest stars to the greatest moments. Behind the Bucks is Bucks history like you've never heard it before. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
The Green Bay Props and Preview, presented by Sit Mean Sit Dog Training in Waukesha. Schedule your free consultation today. Visit sitmeansitwaukesha.com.
This is the Friday Turn-Up on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin live from the Echo Tap Bar and Grill. No Nortman, Strofe running the show. Ben Brust and Kyle Wallace in the city of Madison.
Starting to get cold.
I was going to say, cool. I looked out the window.
So much for that. I was going to put the jacket on when I came back in. I was like, wait a minute now. It's starting to get a little bit nippy outside
you
here
go out
in
for
Madison.
a smoke break or what?
No. So, I don't like tickets. And I don't know how Ben is sitting here for 3 hours knowing that you can only park on the street for 2 hours. I moved my car. I got baby girl's vehicle. I can't afford. I hate parking tickets. Whenever I come to Madison, they do not play around.
Dude, I saw two of them driving around before I walked in.
Yeah,
they're crazy.
So you just cool with the Benz getting the.
No, they're going to look up the license plate. It's going to say it's registered to Benjamin Brust, and they're going to go, oh, Madison legend. Can't give him a ticket.
Yeah, I wish, Strofe. I was in a war with one parking attendant. Like he had one of the vehicles that it looks like a Wrangler, but like a really small parking ticket vehicle that he would drive around.
Yeah,
and he had it out for me.
Why you say that? Well, he was looking for you, just waiting.
He knew that I was trying to skate away without having to pay for parking. That I would come. One time, I was running to the car as he was writing a ticket, and I was like, "I'm here. I'm here. You don't have to give me the ticket." He's like, "I have to give you the ticket. I already processed the ticket."
No, he does not.
And I drove the bleep away.
Oh, but he already wrote the ticket, so it's still on the file, isn't it?
They mailed it.
You drove away. If you don't give it to me, I have to come.
I got it in the mail. I was like, "Damn,
that's funny." Have you seen him again since?
Oh, yeah, I see him all the time. Every time I see him, I can't get away from this guy.
I would mean mugger. Sometimes you have it out for guys like that. I remember there was an officer in Milwaukee that had it out for my guy, and I'm telling you, it was like, when you're young, there's the same officers that work
around the same area.
And so, Officer Santiago. And Officer Santiago, when he saw my boy, it was just like, here we go. Here we go. He said, I'm watching you. And so it was so funny when you had that beef with them. But you got it with the parking checkers. Parking checkers, I tell you, it's a tough job.
That's the thing. Is like
they a couple years ago they was shooting parking checkers.
Okay, he's Kyle Wallace.
I don't condone. I'm just saying it. I don't condone any of that. I'm just saying it's a tough job. I wouldn't do it.
Where was that happening?
In Milwaukee. Yeah. People get mad about tickets. That's why I couldn't do it, because I couldn't be walking around just writing tickets. Don't get me started. Now you'll get me mad because in Milwaukee they're going to write more tickets.
And they're going to start towing cars.
Yeah, man.
Saw that.
Y'all better be up to date on them tickets.
I always pay them. It's just a pain in the ass.
You don't fight them? I'll fight them.
No, I don't have time to fight
I went to court to fight mine, and something good happened.
What, they didn't – they took it away?
Somebody – I don't know. Somebody blessed me. They said it's paid. I said it's paid.
They blessed you like you went into church?
I don't know what happened.
They gave you a piece of bread?
They said, there's no – I don't know why you're here. It's paid. I said, it's paid by who? I said, well, you ain't got to tell me twice, officer.
You know who was,
or judge.
You know who paid it?
The Lord.
Who paid it?
Mama Wallace, of course.
No, she did not. I called her. I said, Miss She said, no, I ain't pay that. I said, oh. Well, I don't know. So I asked my dad. He said no. I asked my brother. He said no. I said, well, hell, I guess I was just blessed. They must have seen that ticket for 2 years, and somebody said, you know what, let's just waive it for this broke.
Can I be honest with everybody for a second?
About what?
I'm not gonna lie, man. It really hurts the way that this is going down for Wisconsin football. And I'm literally trying to tell you. I don't know if I have the capacity and strength inside my soul to continue to live the conversation of what Chris McIntosh was sharing with Wilde and Tausch.
Yeah,
I literally don't have it in me.
Yeah, yesterday I was upset, and I'm still mad today, but I was at a loss of words and absolutely in disbelief when Strofe broke the news to us because it did not make sense. Like, I could not understand, I could not fathom how in the world that Luke Fickell would get a reaffirmed commitment and backing from the athletic director when you still have 4 games left to go and you have not won a football game since September and you haven't won a Big Ten game since last October. So that was the most baffling and confusing thing.
Stop it. I said I didn't have the strength to talk about it.
No, I'm just it's confusing. It really is. I don't get it. And if they had some type of bright spot, right, if the Wisconsin Badgers were losing every game, like the game against Oregon, they really didn't compete in it. They fought hard. I give them that.
I said stop.
Wait a minute, let me finish.
I can't do this.
Because you can't run from this, Ben, because you're going to have to deal with it for a whole another year. So let me just start now by letting you know you're going to have to open up your heart to more losses. If they lost all these games close, then it would be a different conversation about, okay, we're getting closer. But they have been getting blown out for 2 years straight.
Can I jump in with something now that you said that? One of my buddies who played basketball with me sent a 3-minute long voice memo about basically everything that we've talked about. Like
He's mad too, huh?
Everyone's in alignment on how disastrous this is, but the one thing that is interesting that he said was, we don't even know if Luke Fickell is a good coach because he's never been in a close game in God knows how long. Like that's a sad truth.
It is a sad truth, and that's unfortunately our reality that we have to face here.
And honestly, when I think about him when they were – relatively competitive, he was so conservative, like, 4th and 3 on the opponent's 43-yard line, punt. So, like, again, every which way you look at it, here's what I'm doing right now. I know that at Sunday at 12 o'clock, the 5-3 Bears take on the New York Giants, who are 0-5 on the road.
The Giants have been I can't wait.
Bears are 4.5-point favorites. Then you got the Vikings, who are at home 4-4 against the Ravens. I think Lamar and company roll. They roll. But then you also have the Detroit Lions, who are 8.5-point favorites on the road against the Commanders, who are 5-3. This Sunday of watching football is going to set up even more expectations for Monday Night Football. And not as a must-win, but as a measuring stick for where you are at past the halfway point, because that will be 9 games played in a 17-game season, and you're going up against the reigning Super Bowl champs that beat you in Brazil and beat you in round one in Philly. Yeah. So you're going to get a taste of who you are, and you're going to get an idea of where everyone's at next to you. As I was listening to Tausch on my way over here, he's like, this is as Strofe was saying, it's not a must-win for the team. For Strofe, it's a must-win for his expectations. I think it's one of those games where it's going to show a lot from a confidence standpoint of who this team is after losing Tucker Kraft. You can't lose 2 games in a row at home, despite who the opponent is. With how the games have transpired the last 4 or 5 games, this is going to tell us a lot about the Packers. Not if they can make the playoffs, not if they can still continue to compete for an NFC North title, but how much do they really have in them in fight and an opportunity where they are favored, and there's a lot of noise around this team too. There's a lot of noise around Matt LaFleur's coaching. There's a lot of noise about the offensive line and the run game. There's a lot of noise after Jordan Love was playing great into how the hell is he throwing to 3 guys to Christian Watson. There's a lot of noise how does Rico Dowdle, when Bryce Young can't throw the football, do that to your defensive front. Like, there's conversation. Barry McManus, as Strofe told us in the break, he's kicking on Monday.
Yeah, which is
so there's just so many question marks. Not that they can't win, but I think a lot of fans right now are kind of on like this weird, they're on ice. Not that they're a bad team, but they're on ice. Are we going to step through a crack and then have to like pull ourselves out and then go forward, or can we just step off the ice and then just start, heading the right direction?
Nervous.
Yeah, that's a lie. The way you said that was a lie.
No, why would I be concerned?
Do you want me to give away some free pizza now or next, Strofe?
Free pizza, huh?
Do it whenever you want, Penny.
Dude, you're the one who was complaining about how often the phones were ringing for.
What happened to your mood? Now you seem a little down in the dumps. How you go down in the dumps with an hour left?
We got 8 minutes, and 4 of those are a commercial break. So you pick and choose. I don't care.
Oh, here he go. Here he go. Oh, my goodness.
You know what? I'm going to do it now, and I hope the whole world calls.
Everybody calls.
Caller 25 for Guerrero's free pizza prize pack. Caller 25.
Get to work, Strophy.
Screamin' Sicilian is amazing pizza, and it's Frozen Pizza Friday at the Brust household, which means you can win a Screamin' Sicilian prize pack today by being caller number 25. 800-990-3776. Make Strofe work, that moody little baby. 800-990-3776. Caller 25. 800-990-3776. Go get him, Strofe.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
I've seen some of those jersey checks.
You were a punter.
No, I haven't. I've seen them.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Are you looking for reliable transportation this holiday season? I've got you covered. Hey, it's Jen Latta from ESPN Milwaukee. With holiday parties, family gatherings, and year-end events on the horizon, I trust Accutrans Group to handle all my private transportation needs. Whether it's a corporate function or a festive celebration, Accutrans gets me there safely and on time. As a veteran-owned business, they pride themselves on top-notch service that you can count on. Booking is easy, stress-free, and reliable. Just visit AccuTransGroup.com to reserve your holiday ride today. That's AccuTransGroup.com.
Give the gift of a special night out from the Bartolotta Restaurants. Purchase a gift card at bartolottas.com and get a $20 holiday bonus for every $100 you spend. Happy holidays from all of us at the Bartolotta Restaurants, and thank you, Milwaukee.
Home buyers are raving about their experiences with the Citizens Bank mortgage team.
Aaron helped me get pre-approved really fast, like before the open house even started.
I called Devin so many times with questions, and he always answered.
It's more than a mortgage. It's your future. And at Citizens Bank, we make it personal. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/mortgage. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS 746419.
Did you forget the first day of school is this week and little Nancy still needs her name embroidered on her backpack? Or the company shirts are due now, not next week? Maybe the boss just declared Steve's retirement party is today and the shirts are mandatory? Whatever the rush. Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more in Mequon has got you covered with fast turnarounds, no minimums, eco-friendly printing, and high-quality custom apparel. Big Frog brings your custom ideas to life fast. Stop by Big Frog in Mequon or visit bigfrog.com/Mequon. Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more, where your ideas leap to life.
There's nothing like Milwaukee Bucks basketball at Fiserv Forum. The dunks, the defense, the roar of 17,000 fans. It's even better when you're with friends or family. From jaw-dropping plays to buzzer-beating threes, every game is packed with unforgettable moments that you'll get to share together. So gather your crew and get your single game tickets today at bucks.com/single. That's bucks.com/single.
Hey sports fans, looking to level up your next private event? V Private Bar Services is your game changer. Move beyond the ordinary. V Private Bar Services crafts custom cocktails tailored to your brand and your guests' taste. Imagine a bar experience that's as unique as your business. Our expert mixologists will create a memorable experience that your clients and team will rave about. From signature cocktails to full-service bars, we've got you covered. Be the MVP of your next event. Visit theprivatebar.com to book today.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey, this is the Fat Jack. Another winning week. 4-0 sweeper on Sunday. Keys another profitable week at FatJackSports.com. Now we add college basketball. Go to FatJackSports.com. Sign up and start turning a profit betting the games. You get the play sent to a personal portal. They're emailed to you. You get a recommended betting guide, and you will make money for less than about $100 a week. Get all the plays at FatJackSports.com and join us for what's going to be a winning fall. FatJackSports.com.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This is the Friday Turn-Up on Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Live from the Echo Tap Bar and Grill, it's Ben Brust and Kyle Wallace. No Bradley Nortman. Shout out to Brad, who joined us at his layover in Nashville to give his thoughts on the Wisconsin Badger football program. As an alum of the football program, he is embarrassed and dumbfounded. And I think that's what a lot of people feel. Strofe, I've never really gotten your entire pulse because I feel like this hasn't affected you at all.
I told you yesterday, he seemed too okay.
Is this where I speak?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't the greatest toss to me in the world, if we're being honest with one another.
Well, then take it and run like the professional you are.
I am a professional, you're right. And as a professional, I say this. I can't tell you whether or not it's right or wrong to keep Luke Fickell. I have no idea what type of football coach he is, how the players respond to him. And
okay, I should never have tossed to him.
You know what? This is going to be another comparison. You're just as boring as Chris McIntosh, dude. Just what are you doing? You know what do you mean? You don't know.
The issue I have with the situation.
You have three.
No,
you have
but hold on. You're not letting me finish my thought.
What, the injuries to the quarterback haven't allowed you to see what kind of coach he is?
No, but that's not the problem I have with this entire situation. The entire problem I have with the situation is revolving around the athletic director. This is the third time this season he's gone out of his way to stick his neck out for a head coach that hasn't won football games. Right? We have after Washington, he grabs a couple reporters and talks to them. We have the JPEG PDF email letter he sent out a couple weeks ago. And now we have this report he's leaked through Pete Thamel. And if you're doing that, that's bad. Bad. B-A-D. So I think it just makes the University of Wisconsin look like a joke, and I don't think that's a good thing for recruitment. I don't think that's a good thing for normal students enrolling in your program and hoping to attend competitive football games at Camp Randall on Saturdays. They're only going to show up for the booze and jump around, and that's bad.
Yeah,
all bad.
Yeah, it is bad, but still, getting back to the whole point, we know what type of coach he is, Strofe. He's not been a good coach for the Wisconsin Badgers. I'm sorry, I don't. Is it not close enough? Should I eat it?
You should be close to eating it because this is the fifth remote in a row that we've had.
Now I'm coming in hot. So, listen, at the end of the day, Luke Fickell, we do know he's not a very good football coach. That's the bottom line when it comes to the Wisconsin Badgers. He hasn't been a good football coach. You haven't seen any of the players talking about, oh, man, I love playing for Fick. All the people that have left couldn't stand playing for Fick. Hell, half of his recruiting class from 2023 has disappeared and left.
Recruits are leaving. McIntosh wants to put more money into this program, and I'm sick. Why now? If he would have said all the things he said today with a new coach, I would have no problem.
Yeah, no, but he's going back to the old well of losing.
Jim, Matt, and Molly are up next in Madison. Corey and Wally in Beaver Dam. Shout out
Corey's
Corey
last show.
Beaver Day. I know you were going to do that, so I just beat you to it. We're back in 2 minutes on 94.5 ESPN. on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. The Badgers broke me. I said they couldn't do it, but they did it again.
Well, we got some trouble on northbound 41 right about at Silver Spring. The right lane is blocked, and this is making for a nasty ride all the way back to before Mayfair Road. So it's going to be a slow one. Be careful with that. Also on the southbound side, we've got backups from the county line down to Good Hope Road, and then from Appleton Avenue all the way down past Hampton. Southbound on 43, we've got the 2 left lanes blocked at Capitol Drive there because of that broken down semi. They're still trying to feed people through in that far right lane. It is a slow one from just south of Brown Deer Road all the way down to Capitol Drive. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast tonight, slight chance for sprinkle, mostly cloudy, a low of 36. And then tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies, afternoon rain or snow, up to an inch possible, a high of 43. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Is it time to buy an engagement ring?
Or a big anniversary diamond?
Kessler's has diamonds that come from diamond mines.
And we also have diamonds that come from plasma chambers.
When you see the size of the diamond you can afford when you look at our high-tech newborn created diamonds,
you're going to be happy, happy, happy.
And with approved credit, our financing plans make anything possible.
Our selection of engagement rings is beyond compare.
And our custom design department can modify any ring in any way you choose.
Anyone who says they can give you a better ring
or a better diamond
or a better price
has never been to Kessler's.
And our miraculous no small print warranty says,
if you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed.
It's just that simple.
And all maintenance is free forever.
No charge.
Yes, it really is that miraculous.
You found a partner you want to share your life with.
When you're ready to celebrate,
we've got a diamond for that.
Find the Kessler's nearest you at KesslersDiamonds.com.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman from KBN. Tune in to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman every day from 2 to 5. WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour in the 608 at 4 on KBN.
That was a tongue twister right there.
I like the 608.
Live from the Echo Tap Bar and Grill, it's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman with you until 5 o'clock leading into the Homer Hour. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, no Nortman.
Madison's refreshing.
Totally.
Though I can't stand the way y'all drive out here in Madison. I will say that. I'm used to Milwaukee driving.
Oh, it is so
they're too patient. I was at a stop sign.
Patient. It's not even patient. They're asleep.
I was at a stop sign. They beat me to the stop sign. And so somebody was walking across the street for me. They literally waited because it was a little bit close. They waited for the person to cross the street in front of me, and they're coming up. They're to my right, so they could just go. They waited. I said, what are you doing? And then I went to go move the car to go park the car. And so, you pull over to park the car. What do? You put your signal on to let people know, hey, I'm about to reverse to the spot. If you saw somebody with their signal on as a green light, would you go around me or would you wait for me to park?
I'd get my ass around you.
Thank you. They waited for me to park. Red light, waited for me to park. I said, bro, y'all get on my nerves.
It's two extremes. Milwaukee versus Madison is two extremes of driving.
It's too calm here.
Like because I was here in Madison on Tuesday, had some meetings, and next thing you know, I'm driving home, and it's dark, and there's some construction. And I know we're talking to our Milwaukee audience, but I just want to let you know I love our Milwaukee audience driving better than I love the Madison driving, because the amount of Subarus out here.
Woo!
you spot one, and I hate to say it, but everyone looks the damn same.
I'm going to tell you this right now. When I'm driving down Fond du Lac in Milwaukee and I see a Subaru, I say, you don't belong here. though my uncle Will does have a Subaru. I said, who's this Subaru outside our house? Oh, Uncle Will got a Subaru. I said, where you get a Subaru? You don't match the description.
Oh, man. Oh, Strofe. Strofe reminds me of...
Strofe would drive a Subaru for sure.
Yeah, someone who would drive a Subaru.
Oh, you and I have the same exact car.
I know,
but you just fit the description.
You do. You look like because you know.
You told us you go the speed limit at the highway. If it's 70, you go 71.
No, I go 74.
You literally did a poll when you lived in Madison, and it was about how you were the speed limit or 1 mile per hour over. So, sure, I'll give you the growth of 4 miles per hour over the speed limit, but it still speaks to the point that you're a Subaru driver.
Tickets?
Huh?
You think I got money for speeding tickets?
I know you don't, because I don't either. So I know we both don't, and I understand why we both have the vehicle we have. But you got a little bit more money now than when you first got that car, and so when you upgrade, was a Subaru maybe on the mind? And Subarus are great. Great.
You know who's treating one of their players like a Subaru and not like a Kia boy?
That's a horrible analogy. Horrible.
You know where I was going.
I do. I don't know if you noticed on my face when you said that. I said,
You know who's got a Ferrari, but he's treating him like a putt-putt?
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Matt LaFleur's doing that to Matthew Golden. Here's what Matt LaFleur had to say about Matthew Golden.
Oh, he called him a Kia boy.
You know, he shows up with a great attitude, great mindset. I know that he wants to make some plays so bad, and it's unfortunate. Just this last game having to go out. So, you know, I think it's a matter of time. I really do. And we're going to keep on, you know, like we threw the deep post to him last week, and Morig made a heck of a play on it. And but he's going to get opportunities, and I think it's just a matter of time.
I got a lot of issues with that. The you knows, and it's a matter of time. Like, bro, you are the play caller. You have this gadget that you are not using.
It's a matter of time for me to.
It's a matter of time for you to do this.
That's the biggest problem. When I heard this, I shook my head. I literally had to stop it. I stopped it. I said, it's crazy to me that the orchestrator of this offense, the designer of the offense, the man that literally calls the play on the offense is talking about it's a matter of time. Oh, he went down early in this game. He had to show. Bro, played.
Don't worry, Kyle. They gave him a deep post.
That's what I'm saying.
You shouldn't be able to remember the
one time. The one
that Savion
get more looks than that. So, Matt, this is what I need you to do, and hopefully this is Matt LaFleur kind of maybe foreshadowing what is to come. Maybe he's understanding that the loss of Tucker Kraft, we need to be able to spread the wealth of where the footballs are going to go amongst the talented guys that you have, and maybe, just maybe, this first-round wide receiver that runs 4.29, 4.28 speed 40 can maybe get the ball more than just running a post. Maybe get him the ball short. Maybe get him the ball on a slant. Maybe get him the ball in his hand as much as you can to see what can happen when he has that football in his hand. So hopefully he's foreshadowing that he wants to get his first-round pick, first wide receiver we've drafted in the first round in over 20-plus years. He wants to get him more involved in the offense, but being more intentional about it. But sit here saying it's a matter of time. What do you mean it's a matter? You make the decisions. You literally can call up 10 plays in this game that can design to make sure that Jordan Love is looking to get the football in Matthew Golden's hands. What he's been able to do when he touches the football has been great for the Green Bay Packers, but unfortunately you as the head coach have not made it a point of emphasis to get him the ball. But Tucker Kraft is out for the season. I think Luke Musgrave is going to fill some of that gap, but it's going to be a team effort. And hopefully within that team effort, you understand that Matthew Golden should be the number one guy in your head because you already know Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs. Now, when you think about who's the next guy you need to be trying to get involved in that offense, it should be no one other than Matthew Golden. And that should be my expectation come Monday.
Let's hear from Jordan Love about what he thinks about Matthew Golden and what he can do.
Yeah, I think you just got to keep finding ways to try and get him the ball and maximizing opportunities when he does, get the ball, maximizing yards after catch, things like that. But yeah, I think obviously without Tuck being out there, there's going to be more opportunities for a lot of guys. So now it just comes down to making the most of those ops when it comes your way.
Does that make you feel like he's going to be super involved from the quarterback standpoint?
Jordan Love was so vanilla with that. That didn't say anything. But I hope Jordan Love, this is what I want Jordan Love to do. Jordan Love need to have a little bit more Aaron Rodgers in him. A little bit more of the, you know what, I'm going to do what I want to do. Because, Jordan, you're a good quarterback, but sometimes you play way too much within the framework of what your head coach wants you to do. You say, hey, this is our shot play. You say, all right, well, here I go. I'm going to take a shot on this play. Or, hey, Luke Musgrave might be the fourth option on this play. So, hey, I'm going to look for anybody else. I don't see one. I don't see two. Well, let me just check down to the running back. Like, I need you to be a little bit more free out there, Jordan Love. And I need for you to say, you know what? I'm going to be looking for Matthew Golden. I'm going to check, but I'm going to have my eye looking for if Matthew Golden in 1, 2, 3, and he's able to break out of his route and get a little separation, I hope you intentionally look to get him going, because it seems to me throughout this year, and again, I might be a little bit biased, when Matthew Golden has made plays this year, they've all been good. Even when he made a catch and had some yak that you talked about, Matthew Golden has been good. We just need to get him more involved in the offense, and it's on Matt LaFleur to call the plays, but as the quarterback of Jordan Love, you have the decision. At the end of the day, you are the one who gets to decide who gets the football.
He's at 11 yards per catch, which is good, but I think when you see that, there's more opportunity for him to be involved in this passing game, because I don't think he's like a one-trick pony.
No,
he's not just the 4-2-9 go deep guy. He has separation skills. He has ball skills that have been raved about from the time he stepped into Lambeau Field, going back to training camp. He's been consistent with it. And I know part of this is the way they run their offense, but I'm with you, Kyle. But I almost feel like no matter what we say, based off the answers that I heard from Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love, Matt and Jordan are going to run the same system. Matt's going to run his system, and Jordan's going to kind of do what he's told. You can ask him to be this Aaron Rodgers type and maybe lock on a little bit more to Matthew Golden, but he's read 1, read 2, check down, or read 3.
What you can't tell me is this, is that Matthew Golden's played in the slot quite a bit this year. You can't tell me that he can't be a great guy in the slot that you can hit with quick routes. Like, you just can't. I've just seen so many guys eat in the slot before that have that quick twitch muscle to be able to move fast and get in and out of routes, who are just as fast or not as fast as Matthew Golden, eat inside the slot. I just don't understand why in the world that Matthew Golden can't eat inside the slot. We just need to be intentional. Jordan Love has to be intentional, because if he can get going, that makes your offense that much better. Because, again, I think Luke Musgrave is going to be fine, but if you can get Matthew Golden better, Matthew has the opportunity to be the best receiver out there. And the reason how I know they can be intentional is that it is not a coincidence that in the first game Christian Watson was back, that he had 4 catches for 80 yards. It's not a coincidence that last week there was an interception on a bomb to Christian Watson. Why? It's because they have been intentional in making sure that he can get involved in the offense because of the threat.
And it's not because he was open on the one that was intercepted.
No, for real. If you catch a deep ball by Christian Watson, what that does is it puts it in everybody's mind, and it opens up the stuff underneath. That's why it's so important to send him deep and complete a big pass, because now you got 3 guys watching Christian Watson on one play where you shouldn't be throwing that football. So I'm just saying you got to focus on Matthew Golden at some point. He is too dang good not to be getting him involved.
It's a mystery, because especially, like, it's hard to quantify this, but when you see other rookies and the success that they've had, and some in bigger moments, you know, we saw Ted McMillan for the Panthers. They barely threw the ball, but you could see the talent he has, and he still had 3 catches for 40-plus yards or whatever. Mecca Ekbuka was another name that was around the NFL draft when the Packers were looking for a wide receiver. He had a hot start to the year. I think he's probably at 500 yards, double.
Did he miss a game, too? Because I know he was hurt.
He did, and actually, I don't think he actually ended up missing one. Regardless, he's double of what Matthew Golden is from a yardage perspective. Matthew Golden's had 1 game, and he showed what he's capable of in that 1 game. And it's unacceptable that someone who is that fast and that talented and had production in the offseason, and with all the injuries to the wide receiver group, losing Jaden Reed, now losing Tucker Kraft, Christian Watson not starting in there initially, it just seems like a missed opportunity to get him going and making him a part of this offense consistently. And now it's, all right, well, now that Tucker Kraft is out and Jaden Reed's still out, we're going to need you now. I'd rather it be like he has the confidence right now that he's going to step in and be an even bigger piece rather than a piece, because right now he's just kind of there. And that's not good enough for a guy that you drafted in the first round, who I think we all believe is capable of a lot more.
More than capable.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more. going to tell you about the dog of the game. Reason why we did not do Green Bay props and preview today is because the game's on Monday. It's Monday Night Football, so we'll have Green Bay props and preview at Potawatomi on Monday. But the dog of the game is always brought to you by Sit Mean Sit, whether that's on our show or Green Bay Game Night with Tausch and Homer. And if your dogs don't always listen to you and you're asking yourself, why don't they listen to what I say? Well, you probably need some help. And you know who can help? Sit Mean Sit Dog Training. Matt and his team, they're amazing. Go to sitmeansit.com, visit the Milwaukee and Waukesha pages. Get that free consultation because they'll sit down, they'll listen to you, listen to what's going on, what do you want fixed, and they will make a plan with you to make it better. So, again, sitmeansit.com. Check out the Milwaukee or Waukesha pages. Strofe says there's a weak showing from our fellow shows in pole position. We might have to have a conversation with other shows based off the results of pole position coming up next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
I'm a seam head now. You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, seam head. I don't even know what that is.
That means I'm a baseball dork. All I do is sit and watch MLB Big Inning at night.
Head. I've never heard that before.
This is because you're not a seam head.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The mess on the road continues. We've got a crash on the off-ramp from northbound 41 to Silver Spring. So watch out for that. Delays stretching all the way back to about Wisconsin Avenue. We've also got a crash just with the right lane blocked right in that same neck of the woods on northbound 41. Southbound 43 at Capitol Drive, the two left lanes still blocked with that broken down semi. Things are squeezing by in that far right lane. It is a bottleneck, so delays from before Good Hope Road down to that point. We got eastbound 94 with a crash at about 70th Street. It's off on the left shoulder, so watch out for delays out of the zoo interchange to that point. And then we've got more delays on northbound 4394 from about Howard Avenue up past Oklahoma Avenue. Traffic is brought to you by Life Navigators Soap and Suds Drive. Your donation of body wash, hand soap, or laundry pods will help local kids and adults with disabilities stay healthy all year. Learn more at lifenavigators.org. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast. Tonight, slight chance for a sprinkle, mostly cloudy, a low of 36. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, afternoon rain or snow, likely up to an inch possible, a high of 43. Weather's brought to you by Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more. Easy and affordable apparel personalization with no minimums and fast turnaround. For all your printing needs, bigfrog.com/Mequon. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Catholic Memorial Football lives here. The Crusaders are marching to Madison.
Williams Jr., who's straight up the middle with a first down and more.
Catholic Memorial battles Mount Horeb Barneveld in a postseason showdown you can't miss. The drive to win a state title continues, and we've got every snap. Brought to you by R&R Insurance, D&M Accounting and Consulting Services, Curative Care, Home Sealed Exteriors, and Tony Wendorf and Associates. Tune in Friday at 7 on 94.5 ESPN and streaming live video at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
You want in on the autumn action at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee? Of course you do. With $300,000 in prizes, who wouldn't? November 1st through the 20th, play with your rewards card for entries. Thursdays, pick your win from a prize board. At the end of the night, all leftover prizes go to one winner in a jackpot drawing. Autumn action. It's going down at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
The delicious taste of victory deserves something equally superior. Cheer on your team with Michelob Ultra. At 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, it's a superior, smooth taste worth playing for. Grab a Michelob Ultra Superior Light beer as you cheer your team on. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the Milwaukee Bucks. Enjoy a Michelob Ultra at Lucky Clover, Milwaukee. Who's on 3rd, Milwaukee? New Berlin Ale House and Copper on King in Milwaukee. Please enjoy responsibly.
At Citizens Bank, we believe banking is more than transactions. It's about being recognized and remembered. It's feeling like you're understood and supported along the way. It's the small stuff that says, we know you. Because when your bank gets you, banking just feels better. Citizens Bank. Bank where you belong. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/belong. Citizens Bank is member FDIC.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply as 11/30/2025.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This is the Friday Turn-Up on Kyle Brust and Nortman.
I'll hit the DJ Strofe, why don't you?
DJ Strofe.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace. No Bradley Nortman. Strofe is running the show. Get us on the carb list.
Oh, my gosh. DJ Strofe.
DJ Strofe.
That's who's running
the show.
It was legitimately like, wait, what?
What a waste of time.
DJ Strofe.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. You can get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. It's
some whitewater love in the YouTube today, baby. Pound the rock, you dub, baby.
That's something to be proud of.
Everyone's got their opinions, but we just happen to think some are better than others. Let's hit the polls. This is Poll Position.
Pole position time on Kyle Brust and Nortman. Other shows have questions. We at least attempt to provide the answers and some commentary on their questions. We want to start with beef.
Is it beef?
That was a yes or no question that neither of you answered.
It sounded like you were going to go.
You said you want to start with beef?
Or.
I never said a word.
It didn't sound like.
I know, but we all
just sat there.
Because we thought another word was coming.
I know you're at Echo Tap. I know you're thinking about the neutral you're going to have after the show, but let's lock in a little bit, huh? Oh. Let's try again.
I want you to listen.
You want to start with beef?
Sure.
Thank you. So, Molly Brown has been dubbed this week as Mrs. Steal Your Take.
Oh, wow. Who did that?
You could also dub her Mrs. Steal Your Poll.
Oh, wow.
As Jim, Matt, and Molly on Wednesday polled, if you were Ed Policy, which NFC North head coach would you want for the Packers? Dan Campbell, Kevin O'Connell, Ben Johnson, or Matt LaFleur?
Sounds familiar, you're saying. Huh?
Are you going to say what our poll was?
Yeah, I gotta find it though. That's usually where you guys. We have no chemistry when you guys aren't here.
No, you just weren't prepared.
No, yeah, this is just
Mr. $37 as a goodwill of Strofe today. The only idea you had was $37.
No, I wanted to talk about Booty, the receiver in New England, talking about his injury on Discord, and I was gonna ask if anyway. We polled, do you think any of the NFC North teams would take Matt LaFleur over their current head coach? And they just changed the poll a little bit. So, real creative guys.
Recycling. You know, you shouldn't take shots at your teammates.
Hell yeah, you should.
What are you talking about? You've been taking shots at me for 2 hours and 21 minutes.
No, it's different. You know, 'cause I get a pulse. You just took a shot at downtown Molly Brown, and you don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, what's she gonna do?
Well,
so you're saying you're scared of Molly?
No, I don't take shots at anybody. Molly ain't never said nothing bad about us. It's only Jim Rutledge. He's the only one. Matt, he's fine.
That was so dismissive.
No, he doesn't.
He's fine.
He doesn't take any shots at us either.
He's barely here. He's traveling around the world curling.
He's been here more. He's been more present lately, hasn't he?
They literally have a map of where in the world is Matt Hamilton.
Okay.
We should do that with Brad.
We should do that with Kyle, and then we can actually tell everyone where he is since he hates disclosing that.
That's very
No,
true.
his thing for that was always, if I tell people where I am, my house is going to get robbed. But it's fine to tell people I'm not going to be at my house. Which doesn't make any sense.
Well, no, I didn't. I never say I'm gonna be out of town. Do I say I do say I'm gonna be out of town?
Yeah, you do.
You might have to rethink your approach.
I can't tell anybody where I'm going to be because they're going to rob my house.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should be more
I'm going on vacation, but don't rob my house now. Doesn't matter where I am. I could be in North Carolina or Lisboa.
Ah, yeah, Lisboa. Two of us here have been to Lisboa before.
Gonna be 30 years before Bitcoin hits large enough for Stroke to go to Lisboa.
Next poll. This also from Jim, Matt, and Molly. Do you care about anything other than wins and losses for Badgers football?
No.
This should be no.
This should be. If anyone says yes, it was a misclick or they need to be sent away.
That's why I'll give it at 97.
24% of people said yes.
No. Wait.
They literally just don't understand what the question means.
Wait. Repeat what the poll was.
The poll was, do you care about anything other than wins and losses for Badgers football? Yes, there's more to it, and no, just win. And 24% of people said yes.
So the only argument I can make is like the traditions. Like I could argue like.
No,
I'm just saying
the tradition is winning right now.
Regent Street and
Regent
Sweet Caroline and Jump Around.
Ain't nobody there to sing Sweet Caroline no more.
I agree, but the way the question is phrased is I could see why people would be confused. You know what I mean?
How could they be confused? It says yes, there's more to it, or no, just win, please.
Strofe, I'm just. You're right. And Kyle's right. I'm just trying to figure out how 24% of people could be so stupid in this world.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Because I'm telling you this right now. There should not be 24% of people that think going to watch college football on Saturday. Well, I don't care.
I don't care if we win. I'm just here for a good time.
I'm done with this. I'm done with the Badgers. I'm done with this poll. We're moving on to the Homer Hour. On after us right here on ESPN Milwaukee. First question: will the Packers make the playoffs?
Yes.
Wait, we're moving on from actually something that had conversation versus an 80% chance?
I have conversation from Jen, Gabe, and Chewy.
Yes.
Okay, you say yes. Ben,
yes.
You say yes. Okay. Will the Packers win the NFC North? Also from the Homer Hour.
Ooh.
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say yes.
Okay,
40%
say yes, 60% say no on the NFC North one.
What's crazy is if they beat the Eagles, then it's going to literally shift.
Well, I think he polls these every week, so that's why we're reading them. We can revisit.
We also
next week
poll is Jordan Love elite, and you said he was elite last week. So that's a tough one to stand on.
I'm not going to let one bad game by his offensive coordinator.
So his offensive coordinator threw the ball to three people?
His offensive coordinator told him, Jordan, this is your shot play, and so he took advantage of it. He just did what he told. He's a robot.
All right,
Don't be a robot, Jordan Love.
Okay, so elite quarterbacks
I like that. Hold on, do that one more time. We stepped on your joke.
Don't be a robot, Jordan Love. Nyah, nyah.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah,
you should do that again.
Man.
No.
From Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 9. Hey, how many contraptions or kitchen appliances is it acceptable to have out and leave on the kitchen counter? For example, toaster, coffee maker, KitchenAid, etc. Is it none? Is it 1 to 2? Is it 3 to 4? Or is it 5 or more?
Hell, if you got a big-ass house, you can put how many else you want. I got a little old house, and we got at least 3 of them things. We got the coffee maker, we got the air fryer, and then she got something else out there, too. I don't use it. So we got at least 3, and my house is tiny.
We only have 1 that we leave out. We have several contraptions, but only 1 stays out.
If you had a bigger house, and this is not me taking a shot. If you had a big house, you got all the space
I got a big-ass kitchen. Got a lot of counter space. What are you giggling at? I do. Come to my apartment. I have a big kitchen.
I'm sure you do.
I'm sure you do.
It's bigger than Ben's. I've been in Ben's house.
Yo, I'm not laughing at that. You know whose house I was thinking of? And you know what house you were thinking of?
He's so mean.
Oh, I don't give a damn.
He said,
I wasn't saying he needs a small kitchen. My kitchen's just bigger.
The funny thing about this is when I'm thinking about Strofe saying I have a big kitchen, I'm thinking about how we have somebody who calls their house the Nortman Estate.
Oh, yeah. Brad has all
I've been in his house, too. It's a big kitchen.
Is your kitchen bigger than his, too?
No, it's probably more comparable to Brad's than Ben's, though.
It's probably bigger than mine, then, too, huh?
How many times has he lied this week?
He's lied every day.
And there's no proof or evidence to the square footage of this apartment of his.
I think it's like a 1,200 square foot apartment, but the kitchen takes up the most space.
What? Wait a minute.
The kitchen's bigger than my living room. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Whoa, that is.
But that was a selling
crazy.
point for me. I wanted a big kitchen.
Because you cook so much, huh?
Yeah, all that good stuff.
I'm making chicken.
Can you tell the story about
tonight.
Jesse? Come on.
I don't
What
want to
happened?
expose Jesse.
What happened?
Well, I was making fun of Jesse, and
Jesse Nelson, producer of Wildy and Tausch.
I was talking about somebody else, and I was talking about salt.
Yes.
And how if you're only using salt to season your food, I don't want it. Then Ashton,
fair.
who's a chef, Rotman, former producer of Jen Gabe and Chewy, said, "All right, buddy, you got to know more about salt." I said, "Well, I'm a seasoning salt type of guy." And then Jesse Nelson says, "Yeah, I can tell you're the seasoning salt guy of KBN." And I said,
He said the Lowrys.
Oh, the Lowrys, the Lowrys. He said you're the Lowrys guy of KBN. And if you know anything about Lowrys, black people we like Lowrys. And so Jesse Nelson telling the only black dude on KBN.
Oh,
really only black dude on
so
ESPN
that's why when I got the show, the show rundown from Truth to Power with Kyle Wallace, Kyle talks about being racially profiled.
Is that what that was about?
No, it was not.
No,
but that means he was racially profiled twice in the last 24 hours.
And to Jesse's defense, he was spot on. I love my Lowry. I love my seasoning salt, boy. I do. I've expanded, but I love my Lowry.
All right, last thing for you fellas. I wish Brad was here for this one. From Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Is a package of ramen noodles a good thing to receive while trick-or-treating?
I mean, it's probably cheaper than candy to get.
That's probably true.
Depends on the neighborhood. If you out in the state neighborhood, you giving out that, you gonna get talked about.
Yeah.
Too rich for that. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want.
Can I admit something, guys?
What is that?
Oh.
So this whole thing is weird to me, but it's what they do. It was a Sunday before Halloween that they had the 1 to 4 o'clock window for trick or treating, and I think I might have told you guys this. When we were out there from 1 to 2:20, we went inside for 5 minutes. And we had went inside a couple of times because there's a lot of parents with kids, and so we had a bowl out there that we would sit down. We went inside for 5 minutes, and some teenagers took our entire bowl.
Yeah.
Now, we've had some more candy, and we put the rest of it in the bowl, and then we ran out around like 2:45. But we had about a 25 pack of Reese's eggs.
Y'all didn't give them to the kids.
I said, we're packing up. I'm not putting those out there. Is that bad?
That's terrible. That's terrible.
We were still sitting out there for a little bit. Like, I had to tell people, sorry, we're out of candy.
Oh,
I was lying to the kids.
Oh,
amazing!
that's terrible.
I love it.
I wasn't gonna give them the Reese's eggs. They wanted those Reese's eggs.
Stole from the baby. You could go buy more Reese's eggs. These kids, this is their one time to trick or treat.
Elizabeth was so happy that I did that because we were both eating them, but she was so distraught in the moment of listening to me say, sorry, you're out of candy.
I see why she married you.
We'll do better next year.
She's down with the nonsense that you have. You've corrupted her.
He keeps life salty, as one could say.
Thanks, Strofe.
I'm going to tell you about Potawatomi Casino Hotel's amazing sports book. If you're listening right now, they have some reserved parking spaces. You can go in and out to some of their self-service kiosks. And if you want to go in and enjoy a nice Friday night of sports, you can just watch it on the TV, eat great food, get good drink specials, or you can go to those kiosks yourself, sit down with your ticket, enjoy the show. They have bingo, they have table games, they have slot machines. Did you know I'm going to be a celebrity bingo announcer?
I'm going to do that too.
Yeah.
You picked your date yet?
I did.
Oh, we get a good deal for that.
I didn't even know what the deal is. I just said yes.
Got a free hotel.
I'm not worried about the deal. I'm doing it for Potawatomi.
I'm
They're
doing
a
it for
great
Potawatomi
partner.
too, but also like that.
Yeah.
You guys are hosting bingo?
Yeah, I'm hosting
You got to
bingo
let me
at
know when I'm
Potawatomi.
going to come play.
G48.
I'm going to do senior night. It's on Wednesday, senior night.
Can I not participate in senior night?
I have a feeling that a lot of it, even if it's at 1 o'clock or at night, is going to be seniors. I don't want to, stereotype bingo players, but I don't think there's going to be many 23-year-olds.
Bingo is fun, exhilarating, because I need that one number. Bingo! Nothing more fun than yelling that.
All right, we need to end positively. It's been great. I've really enjoyed this. Tell me something good, because it's been a lot of bad with the Badgers, and I want to end the weekend. Last week, someone was telling us they were fighting cancer, and we helped them get through it. Somebody opened up their own business. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. Tell us something good going on in your life. We want to celebrate you, any of your family members, any of your kids, any accomplishments, anything good going on. We want to celebrate you on the phone or on the text, 800-990-3776. I got something good I can share with you on the other side. Tell us something good, 800-990-3776. Time to celebrate KBN Nation next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
Yeah, let them do it. I ain't doing it.
You're not going to hurt our feelings.
Come on.
Just mine.
Homer, come on.
Yo, fuck, I should be doing this time. I should be 2-6. That good enough for you? Nobody's as good as me.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's still a tough ride on northbound 41. We've got a crash at Silver Spring that has that off-ramp closed, as well as the right lane. So watch out for backups all the way back to Watertown Plank Road. On the southbound side, we got backups from the county line down past Good Hope Road all the way past Hampton. We've got eastbound 94 with a crash right about at 68th Street. Looks like delays coming out of the Zoo interchange all the way past that point to Holly Road. Traffic is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, slight chance for sprinkles. Mostly cloudy, a low of 36. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, afternoon rain or snow, likely up to 1 inch possible, a high of 43. Weather is brought to you by Tsunami Express Car Wash. Today's forecast, crisp fall skies and a championship shine. Get your first wash free at TsunamiExpress.com. Game day ready, rain or shine. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
This fall, make 3rd Street Market Hall your one-stop, must-stop destination to eat, drink, and play. 3rd Street Market Hall has over 15 locally owned food vendors, a self-service beer wall featuring 30 Wisconsin breweries, over 50 HD TVs, and happy hour specials all week. The perfect place to work remotely or catch a game between meetings or over lunch. 3rd Street Market Hall is your home away from home or office. Visit 3rdstreetmarkethall.com for menus, events, and more information.
The dance of sunlight on water.
Shimmering, sparkling, beautiful, hypnotic. Houses that overlook a gorgeous body of water are the most highly desired houses in the world.
The Bellamare collection of fine jewelry features classic white diamonds flanked and surrounded by rare and exotic blue diamonds.
Bellamare means beautiful water. Bellamare, sunlight on water, glimmering and twinkling.
The dance is enticing.
The look is spectacular. The impact is exciting.
Blue and white diamonds created in the heart of Mother Nature
will dance and sing on the body of a glittering, sparkling woman. Bellamare. This blue and white beauty of sunlight on water
should be worn on the fingers,
the wrist, the neck, and the ears
of the woman you love.
The Bellamare collection is available only at Kessler's. We do diamonds better because diamonds are what we do.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Make the best seat in the house yours. Carbless delivers the handcrafted cocktail experience right to your living room. Bold flavor, no carbs, no sugar, just 100 calories, and all the taste with none of the extra baggage. From kickoff to the final play, Carbless is your game day go-to. Hosting friends, watching with family, or celebrating every big drive, Carbless keeps the good times pouring. So when the game's on the line, make the winning call. Skip the mixing, grab the bliss, and make every seat the best seat in the house. Find Carbless near you at drinkcarbless.com.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Host an unforgettable outing and create special memories with your crew at a Milwaukee Bucks game. Groups of 10 or more can score ticket savings, block seating, and take part in special activities on game days. Showcase your team's talents on center court, score a high five from the pros, and more. There are great options for groups of all sizes. Start planning your ultimate Bucks basketball game day experience today at bucks.com/groups. That's bucks.com/groups.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. Where's that higher love? I keep thinking.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. You're telling us something good. Love some of these. Again, let us know how we can celebrate you, KBN Nation, at 800-990-3776. I'll start. Mine's quick. I went to the doctor today. Got measured without shoes on. 6'1" and 2/12 of an inch.
That's fantastic.
Greg Scalzo, Josh DiMaggio, all of ESPN Wisconsin have been calling me under 6 feet for too long.
I've heard a rumor, though. But I've heard a rumor.
What's that? What's that rumor?
You are known very, very well for something when people measure you. You know what I'm about to call you?
Yeah, I already sent it to Josh and Greg, and they called me Tippy Toes Ben.
Tippy Toe Benny. Tippy Toe Benny.
No. Feet on, heels to the ground. Good posture. I am 6'2" with shoes, 6'1" and 2/12
Hey, Kyle,
of an
do me a
inch.
favor. Go ask the bartender for a tape measure.
This is tell me something good, not berate people when they open up.
I'm not
We'll go to
berating
the
anybody.
Carbless Talk and Text line. Michael chimes in, Mike and Racine. He bought his first house last Friday and started a new job this Monday. He also said, all while going through a divorce I don't want. I didn't know how to take that.
Oh, Mike. Well, good job anyway.
Well.
I would say you know what?
Life is looking up.
He battled through it, and he didn't want this situation.
Hey, the great thing about it is when you go through a bad situation like that,
how do you respond?
Guess what? You responded in a way where you got yourself a new house, you got yourself a new job, and guess what? That is a rebirth. That is a refresh. You are going in a direction that life needs to take you, buddy. They're lost.
Grass is greener on the other side, Michael.
It sure is in your case.
Q in Greenfield. Now, this one actually is really important, and I love sharing this. Tell me something good, 800-990-3776. His 5th grader received an award for making a video teaching the younger kids in school how to properly sit in a chair and avoid distractions while in class. Because if you don't know anything about these kids, they are distracted.
That kid is going to an Ivy League school.
Your kid's going places.
How old was Q?
His 5th grader.
Q's a 5th. That's a good kid.
That's a good kid. That's a good kid. Adam's son is turning 20 tomorrow. He's feeling old.
You are old.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Congrats.
Hey, it's better to be old than not be here.
Yep, bingo.
This is tell me something good.
That is true. That is true.
Kyle, what do you got while I keep looking?
You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. I forgot what mine was, but I had a backup. I got distracted. I had a backup. This week, my little cousin made his debut with Memphis, so the Memphis Tigers. He scored 4 points.
4 points. Yeah. Woo. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 points.
4 of them things from Rufus King High School down to Memphis. And I got another one. Finalized the bachelor party.
All right. That boy Kyle.
Go to Nashville, baby. The black folks is taking over Nashville. Buckle up, bring your boots and your cowboy hats.
Louise said the joy is the good is the joy you all bring to KBN Nation.
Oh.
Thanks, Louise. Love you. See you Monday. Bruni chimes in. It's Friday. That means it's custard night.
Yeah. Speaking of custard, I'm going to get me some pasta tonight. I told Ben before. Actually, I told multiple people. Because we have Free Food Friday at ESPN Madison. They offered me some food. I said, nope. I'm not eating because I'm getting me some pasta tonight. Can't wait.
Strove, tell us something good. I love the
Oh, this is good.
crowd.
I gotta go. I've been hanging on to this all week for you guys. So Sunday, I was up at Green Bay for the Packers game, which was not good. And I met my brother out. And my brother was drinking a little bit. He was partying. And he drunkenly let it slip that I will be his best man at his wedding that is 1 year from today.
Yeah!
First time I'm going to be a best man.
Can I ask you a question? This is a personal question.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
I assumed your brother was already married.
No, third child on the way while engaged. They've been engaged since before their second child was born.
Tweets their own, Kyle.
Wow.
Tell me something good now.
Okay, now I like that.
More
I like
crowd
that.
noise, please.
Yeah.
Help your brother out.
Your brother was like, they said, Bucks are married. We want the kids.
Definitely planned. Definitely planned.
Now you ain't going to be the best man. He just heard that.
I mean, were you expecting anything other than that, Stro?
Well, I kind of put the ball in his court because if he made me his best man, then I'm going to make him my best man.
Oh, my God.
But otherwise, he could go to a friend, and I could go to a friend.
No, shut up, Stro. No, you do
what
you think is
want.
best.
Yes.
Like my brother, it was. He didn't even have to ask. It wasn't even a question. Like obviously, it's my brother. But you're sitting there. Well, I'm going to wait to
if
see
he
my
didn't
brother.
pick me, then I wasn't going to pick him.
Do you think your brother thought twice about it?
He did because he's told me before he's been best man for two of his friends, so he was going to make one of them his best man to repay the favor.
Oh, and you look at you like, oh well, then I'm going to.
Oh, well, then I'm not going to make you the best man.
So if I've known you long enough to
he
don't
is
have,
so petty.
Well, he is, but here's the thing: I've known him long enough. You don't have any additional friends that could be your best man other than your brother.
That's not true. I have a lifelong best friend who I'm going to the Packers game with on Monday. So that could have been the option. No, not Kyle. His name's Adam.
Bill chimes back in Delavan. Here we go, Bill. 5 more treatments done. 27 down, 11 to go. Kicking its ass. Keep going, Bill. We love you. Keep going, King's ass.
I love that.
Jen, my 22-year-old daughter is running the Madison Marathon Sunday morning, and she did her training her first year of law school.
Wow.
Side note, she got a full ride for law school. Love you guys on KBN. Now she's going places.
Yeah, now she is. Well, when she graduates, I'm going to need an attorney on retainer. Low retainer. I want her at the prices of today, not tomorrow.
Oh, my gosh.
Just became a grandfather a week ago. Dr. Denver Dan just became a grandfather a week ago. First time grandfather at 46 ain't bad.
Man, he was pumping him out early?
He was.
Hell yeah. Attaboy, Dr. Denver Dan.
I'm going to have young kids at 46.
Tell us something good. 800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. We keep celebrating UKBN Nation and wrap up the show on the other side. We want more. Keep sending them in.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
He now is off his rocker saying it. Well, if I played...
Choke artist. That's what you both are. Yeah, I said it. You both are choke artists.
Losers, choke artists.
That's what you are. You
frauds,
choked against
what else are
TCU.
we?
You choked against Oregon. You choked against Kentucky. You choked against Duke. I can keep going.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Hey, it's your friend John McGivern. In a world full of chaos, I'm grateful for a health plan that has my back. Network Health is so reliable and trustworthy, they always put me and over 126,000 members first. It's just what they do and what they've always done for over 41 years. Call 833-7-NETWORK today. HMO and POS plans underwritten by Network Health Plan. Compensation has been provided for using this endorsement of Network Health.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your Green and Gold Fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
After returning from a right quadriceps injury and missing kicks in each of the last 2 games, kicker Brandon McManus finds himself in a competition with Lucas Haversick this week. According according to the head coach, Matt LaFleur.
Well, I think every time it's a competitive situation. So, we're going to have both of the guys kick today, and we'll kind of see where Brandon's at in terms of his health and whatnot, and go with who we feel like gives us the best opportunity to go out there and compete and win.
We will find out who gets to go. It's Monday Night Football at Lambeau Field. Packers-Eagles, with Green Bay favored by 2.5.
This has been your Green and Gold Fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Concerned about fraud? Tri-City's got your back. Use debit card alerts. Help stop a card hack. You'll get notified when your card's being used so you can prevent your account from abuse. Tri-City National Bank, member FDIC.
Fans, don't let dirt and road grime bench your car this October baseball season. Step up to the plate with Tsunami Express Car Wash, where every visit delivers the MVP shine. With unlimited washes, fast lane access, and free vacuums, you can keep your ride looking like a champion all season long for less than $1 a day. And with 7 Milwaukee area locations, including New Berlin, it's easy to score big no matter where you're headed. Join the winning team today at TsunamiExpress.com. That's Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat.
Welcome to Jackpot Land. This fall at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all fall to win your share of thousands in prizes each month. And earn entries into the big December Jackpot Land prize drawings. Your October, November, and December entries all count. Win thousands in cash or reward play. Welcome to Jackpot Land. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Strong mind, strong body, and strong communities. That is what you need to know about the Princeton Club, and that is what you can achieve at the Princeton Club of New Berlin. When you walk in there, you will feel completely motivated to better yourself just like everyone else is doing. I've done personal training. They have saunas. They have workout classes. They have basketball courts. They have indoor-outdoor swimming pools. It all starts with a tour. Check it out. You're going to fall in love. Free childcare with the membership, open 24/7. Check out the Princeton Club of New Berlin. Get your tour and take that small step to a bigger journey for a better tomorrow. That's at theprincetonclub.net.
The delicious taste of victory deserves something equally superior. Cheer on your team with Michelob Ultra. At 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, it's a superior, smooth taste worth playing for. Grab a Michelob Ultra Superior Light beer as you cheer your team on. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the Milwaukee Bucks. Enjoy a Michelob Ultra at Kelly's Bleachers on Blue Mound in Milwaukee, Harp in Milwaukee, Root River Center in Franklin, and the New Fashioned in Milwaukee. Please enjoy responsibly.
Gruber Law Offices, a proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks.
I feel so stuck.
The Veterans Crisis Line is here for you. Dial 988, then press 1 to call.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Mandy's team is amazing. Grimal and Associates will help take care of what matters most in your life. Backed by American Family Insurance Service. They have call centers with people on their team, not expedited elsewhere. That when you call them, they know exactly what your policies are. They probably have a relationship with you because they're a part of their team. And when you sit down with Grimal and Associates and Mandy's team, they will walk you through all the coverages that make sense for your life. They will let you know what you have and what you may need and talk through the best options for you because that's what they've been doing for over 30 years. When I sat down with Mandy, I had questions because in my mid-30s, growing a family, what do I need? What is more important? This, that. And she answered all of my questions. So if you're looking for a consultative approach and someone who's there and actually cares about the person that you are and the family that you have, well, Mandy's team will take care of you. So go to teamgrimal.com. That's team, GRAMOLL.com. A couple more to celebrate on a Friday. It's Kyle Brust and Nortman. I'm Ben Brust, next to Kyle Wallace.
Man, this is a great feeling. Turn my move.
Mary chimes in. She retired. And her oldest grandson scored a 33 on his ACT, and got his driver's license.
Ooh, dang, wait a minute. Dang, he got his driver's license and the 33 at the same time, and you retired. That's fantastic.
It's a big week for Mary. Josh,
Big
shout
week
out to
for
you.
Mary.
He got 2 free beers 20 minutes ago from his boss.
Oh,
I said, tell me something good.
My boss ain't gave me no free beers ever.
And Tyler in the 262 signed up for a $50K in Denver next year.
I'm sorry, what?
Huh? A $50K?
So
not a 4K or a 5K.
I'm struggling to run 3.5 miles.
What is a 50K? How many miles?
5K, 3 point something.
I know that. That's what I'm just doing. How many
10 is 6. 10 times 6 is 60.
31.068 miles.
Hell no.
That's longer than a marathon.
Bro, listen. I got 0.66 miles to run it. I don't, or 6.1, whatever it is. And I'm dreading it. 2 miles killed me a couple days ago. I couldn't imagine doing 31. Shout out to you. A 50K in Denver in the altitude.
For Brad Nortman, Tony and Aaron's girls are having girls' school is having a movie. I can't understand this. But the King of Kings. So if you try and read this one.
Brad would love this. Our girls' school is having a movie tonight, and it's the King of Kings. We are looking forward to it.
But it says isn't.
Yeah, you got to skip over that. I think it made a movie, and it is movie tonight, and it's.
I think you got it.
What is the King of Kings?
If Brad would like it, I have a feeling it has to do with religion. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I kind of thought that, yeah.
Stroh found out that he's going to be his brother's best man, and now he's going to invite his brother to be his best man because he's so petty that even if he didn't get invited by his brother, he was not going to invite his brother. He's going to invite his friend.
He has his one friend that he's going to the game
that we don't even know that exists. Never heard of him. Never talked about him.
Never heard of him
But
before.
it's
I've
his
definitely
best friend.
talked about it. He's been my best friend since I was 3 years old.
All that begging, that's the one that you snitched on?
No, that was my high school friend.
Different friend.
Oh, this imaginary friend you got.
Appleman in the Orchard chiming in is
Adam. Oh.
Appleman in the Orchard. He won free pizza Friday, so he's got free pizza coming his way. That's a good Friday.
Yeah, I bet you he has a friend named Adam too. What a name, Adam.
Adam, Steve,
yeah,
Mike.
Those are going to be your groomsmen, huh? Adam, Steve,
Adam,
and Mike.
Steve, and Mike. You can throw in a Kyle, too.
Yeah, might as well. It's a basic name.
I actually do have a friend named Kyle who will be one of my groomsmen, yeah.
Oh, of course. I know.
I also have a friend named Homer who will be one of my groomsmen.
Homer?
No, I turned it down. I will not be it.
Why not?
Homer, why?
I don't want to be it, and I don't deserve to be it. It's an embarrassment if you pick me.
Homer, you can't tell him how to feel.
So I'm not picking you yet.
No, I don't want you
but
to pick
me.
me.
Hypothetically, I was engaged. You would decline.
I would
being one of
decline.
Why?
Yes.
You don't respect me?
I respect you. It makes no sense.
Why does it make no sense?
Again, my view of the people that you pick, I don't fit.
Who says
it's a fair point, Stroh. You don't stop trying to be.
I don't want to be there as part of a retirement committee.
No, but who says I don't have friends that live in retirement communities?
You may. I will not be
associated with them.
No, I'm not going to be. What did you ask me to be? A groomsman?
A groomsman.
No,
yeah.
no. I'm turning it down. I will not do it. You need to look elsewhere. No.
Homer, if one of your friends got remarried right now and they're in 60 plus, would you be a groomsman in their wedding?
Each situation is different. Give me a name. Give me a person.
Homer,
a good friend of yours who's getting remarried.
Yeah, again,
Homer,
Ted. If Ted gets remarried,
who
is Ted? Not a real person. I just know that's a bar. I know that's an establishment you frequent.
I need like a name.
Is Ted an individual?
Oh, I don't know your friend's name.
Well, then you can't ask the question. You know.
Okay, Tony Smith. Wait, if Tony Smith gets married, which probably would never happen because he doesn't want to. If Tony Smith gets married, said Homer, home slice.
Yes, I would be one of his groomsmen.
If Dwayne Wade got remarried and for some odd reason got divorced from Gabrielle Union,
yes,
you would do it.
No, I'd probably turn that down too.
Why?
What
it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't fit.
It's their day.
Homer,
Fine, there it is. Their day. That's right.
And they
It's
want
my
you to be a
day
part
too.
of
They don't determine my
How is it your
behavior.
day?
What?
Wait, Homer,
How the hell is it your day?
Because I decide what I do.
Wait,
you
Homer,
are a
what would you
fella.
do for a bachelor party? What are you taking?
Bachelor
What kind of
party,
club-
I do anything.
what club
Anybody,
you
any
going
bachelor party, anyone asks me to go to a bachelor party, I go to the bachelor party. Yes.
So wait, you want to go to Nashville for mine?
Would you like me to be there?
How much? I mean,
Did I take that as a no? I think you just answered the question.
I think you did too.
He did. You said no.
Yeah. You
Am I
said the
offended
brothers
by
are
that?
taking
No.
over Nashville.
You
and he's not a
cannot
brother.
offend me.
Well,
no one can offend me. My daughter's wedding, she wanted it small. There were at least 100 people I could have invited. I invited none. It's her wedding.
Oh, yeah. My mom, it's her party, too, I guess.
Did you hear this? Kyle's mom's making him add 80 people to his list.
We're cutting it down.
I would have added
50.
I would have added 1,000 for my mom. 1,000.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Well said, Homer.
Homer, have a great weekend and have a great show.